kind of been a little bit of an enigma so far this year. Everyone's losing to everybody. Everyone's playing tight with everybody. Mankato East 5-1. Their only loss is to Chaska, and that was at home. So they're 5-1 right now. Chaska at 3-3. Obviously, Chanhassen's had a couple closely contested battles with Waconia as well as East, but this conference is still very, very much up for grabs, and this game is crucial when it comes to seeding.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake tonight with both of these teams in what is going to come down to a really good battle tonight between Chaska and Chanhassen. Chaska at 3-3, coming off a 35-21 loss to Waconia last week, which was Waconia's homecoming, and Chanhassen losing a tight one last week to Mankato East. So certainly a lot at stake tonight as these two teams meet for their first and, well, maybe only time, maybe one more down the road, depending on how things shake out in the coming weeks. We'll take another break here on the pregame show. Kickoff coming up. It is Chaska and Chanhassen on our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Whether you're playing for the Hawks or if you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider for the Chaska Hawks. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chaska and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
What do the Chaska Hawks and the Dwight Mack State Farm Agency have in common? They both specialize in protection. While the Hawks are protecting their lead, Dwight Mack State Farm is protecting your home, vehicle, business, and life. Dwight Mack State Farm is proud to support Chaska student-athletes and the Chaska community as a whole. For more information on how Dwight Mack State Farm can help you protect what matters, visit dwightmack.com or call 612-284-5803 today.
Hi, everybody. It's Emily Rome-Welter with Edina Realty and the Rome team. I'm here today with the varsity football captains. Not with us today is Malachi Ledesma, but let's meet the other captains.
I'm James Stifter. I play offensive and defensive line.
My name is Nabian Udafoot, and I play running back.
My name is Jacob Welter, and I play wide receiver and outside linebacker.
I'm Nolan Razor. I play outside linebacker and tight end.
My name is Josh Wadle. I play D-line and tight end.
Thanks, guys. They're here working hard on behalf of our community, and I'm doing the same for you with your real estate needs. If you need help, give me a call. I'm your local real estate expert. Thank you so much, and Soar Hawks.
While we've got a minute, let us tell you about Minuteman Press. Minuteman is a full-service marketing company that's a pro at getting the word out about local businesses. Need graphic design? What about signage, stickers, apparel, or postcards? With 2 locations in Burnsville and Chanhassen and free delivery, Minuteman Press has you covered. They are a proud, preferred direct mail vendor for the United States Postal Service, which means they can deliver right to your customers' mailboxes. Visit MinutemanPress.com or call 952-808-0000 to see how Minuteman can put your business in the spotlight.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Back here on our Fox 9 Game of the Week, Steve Linsmeyer, Mike Schmidt with you as we get set for kickoff. It is Chaska and Chanhassen, 2 teams that share a district, a bunch of players that share schools until they break away for, what, middle school and high school? Is that where the break happens?
That is the break, yeah.
Okay.
It's right out. Actually, I think it's just high school at this point.
Okay.
There's some floating kids out there.
Okay.
And through 6th through 8th grade, but outside of that, yes.
Well, on our pregame show, the 2 coaches had different takes on how it went down. One said 6th grade, and then they split. And then one said middle school, and they split in high school. So I wasn't exactly sure where the split happened.
I believe the split's right at 6th grade at this point.
Okay.
There's still, I believe there's a Chanhassen school located inside of Chaska at this point. So the lines are a little mixed, but they've made it work.
Absolutely. And, well, you had a chance to chat with both coaches, as did I, before the game. And let's talk about what some keys to this one are going to be tonight.
Yeah, I'd say obviously the last 10 years it's been a near even split. Chaska with a 6-4 advantage in this matchup. Chan's taken 3 out of the past 4 years. Turnovers have been the biggest thing. When speaking with both coaches, Coach Dahl, Coach Cullen, or Coach Nelson, I should say, from Chanhassen, turnovers are the crucial point in this game. Chan's done a good job of taking care of the ball, and that's reflective in their record and how they've played. Chaska's had a little bit more trouble with it, so Chaska's got to limit turnovers and opportunities for Chan, because that defense is really good as long as they can establish field position, time of possession.
Absolutely, and I think the biggest matchup tonight is going to be Chanhassen's offense against Chaska's defense. Certainly you have a team averaging 30 points against a defense averaging just 15 points given up per contest. So certainly we'll see how that one transpires tonight. We are just about 6.5 minutes away from the national anthem kickoff coming up here at the top of the hour between these two schools that, as we talked about, share a district. It is Chanhassen, it is Chaska. We're going to take our third break here of our pregame coming up right now on the Fox 9 Game of the Week.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Having a clean community is crucial to the great quality of life we have in the West Metro. Suburban Waste Services is a family-owned local hauler who takes pride in keeping local communities clean because we live and work in the same communities. So whether you need timely home waste removal, commercial service, or recycling, Suburban Waste Services provides the highest possible level of service with no hidden fees. Good luck to all the athletes in today's contests, and visit suburbanwastemn.com to find more about our commitment to your community.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of the team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone. A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
What do the Chaska Hawks and the Dwight Mack State Farm Agency have in common? They both specialize in protection. While the Hawks are protecting their lead, Dwight Mack State Farm is protecting your home, vehicle, business, and life. Dwight Mack State Farm is proud to support Chaska student athletes and the Chaska community as a whole. For more information on how Dwight Mack State Farm can help you protect what matters, visit dwightmack.com or call 612-284-5803 today.
Whether you're playing for the Hawks or if you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider for the Chaska Hawks. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chaska and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
Center Bank in Chaska is proud to be your family-owned community bank. Legendary service, local decision-making, and lasting partnerships are at the core of Center Bank. We are here to support you while you reach your financial goals. Center Bank offers everyday account solutions, loans to fit your needs, and online banking options that let you handle your finances anytime and anywhere. Stop in to see us anytime in the Chaska Commons, because at Center Bank, you're not just a customer, you're family. So are Hawks.
The Mustard Seed Garden Center and Gift Shop offers a variety of plants as well as landscaping and maintenance services. They're open year-round, offering natives, flowering plants, shrubs, trees, and evergreens. Fall mums, Christmas trees, and houseplants extend the season. The Mustard Seed proudly employs local students as well as supporting fundraising efforts. The Mustard Seed is family and pet-friendly with events and activities throughout the year. Follow The Mustard Seed on Facebook and Instagram for up-to-date events, activities, and promotions. Click the link on ChaskaHawks.live for 30% off Mustard Seed gift cards.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Chaska and Chanhassen, the inter-district matchup. Both teams at 3-3, both teams in the same section, fighting for playoff positioning. Both in a wide open race in Class 5A football right now. Of course, the big game in 5A that we will keep our eyes on tonight as this one moves forward is going on in Alexandria. Moorhead and Alexandria, the top two teams in 5A, are meeting tonight. Two high-flying offenses. Jet Feeney's thrown for over 35 touchdowns this year, by far the most in all of the state of Minnesota. And, of course, then you have Chase Thompson on the other side for Alexandria, who just committed to Clemson to play basketball. So there are some good 5A games going on tonight across the state of Minnesota, but this one, obviously, a big one as well, Mike, should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be. Chase Thompson, a lot of fun. I got to call his game the opening night here right at Chaska. He put on a show. That Alex team is very, very solid. I fully expect them to be playing on Thanksgiving weekend. But tonight I'm excited. I mean, honestly, anytime these two teams meet, it's always a kitchen sink game. You throw everything at each other. The rivalry is something that is unmatched. And I can't wait for tonight. Both coaching staffs are so aware of each other. Basically, they know what the other one's wanting to do prior to it happening. So we should have a good one tonight.
Jenkins and Jensen back deep for Chan. Quinn Meyer does the kicking for Chaska. 12 minutes on the clock. Chaska decked out in all purple. Chanhassen, the gold helmets and the white jerseys and the white pants. They will return it from the left side of your screen. Steve Linsmeyer, Mike Schmidt with you from Chaska, and we are underway, and this is booted towards the left corner, and that's going to land in the end zone for a touchback. So that's coming out to the 20-yard line. That is where we are going to see this Chanhassen Storm offense led by Nathan Ramler, who has completed 56% of his passes for over 1,100 yards. He's got 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for the defending 5A champions, who have gotten off to a 3-3 start, but still in position to potentially be the section's #1 seed when the playoffs begin in 2 weeks. Ramler alone out of the shotgun. He's got 4 wide receivers. Now they'll motion some things around, and Zielinski lines up behind him. Motion across from Cade Bush. Now coming back is Jensen, and they're going to hand it off to Zielinski off the left side. And he's got about 3 before he's wrapped up and chucked to the turf. Not much there. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 for Chanhassen.
Yeah, good start there for the Hawks, allowing the 3-yard run. Both teams going to look to establish the run. Chan much more balanced than Chaska. They throw for around 200 and run for 150 a night. So expect them to keep things even.
2nd down and 7, trips to the right. They're going to toss it that way. Catch made by Jenkins and try to make a move, but he goes down immediately. The tackle made out of the edge by Colton Wacker, who trips him up. It'll be a gain of just 2. 3rd down and 5 coming up now for Chanhassen.
Yeah, Wacker, the strong safety for the Hawks. They like to walk him down into the box. He likes to get aggressive. And wrapping up Ty Jensen's no easy task. He's got the most catches on this Chanhassen squad here so far. He's kind of been their possession guy.
So 3rd down and 5. Ramler out of the shotgun. Snap to him. 3-man rush. Check that 4-man rush. And he's going to be sacked and tossed to the turf. Back inside the 15-yard line.
Grady Mathiasen.
With the sack for Chaska. And that's going to lead to a 3-and-out here on the opening possession.
Mathiasen's third sack on the season. He's kind of been a revelation for this coaching staff. Didn't see any playing time last season. They're trusting him to play that defensive end role in the 3-4 modified 5-2. And Grady comes up big there.
Max Epley returns it, doing the punting for Chanhassen. It'll be Griffin Miller. He'll punt with his heels on the end line. And this is going to be punted towards the 40, rolling around to the near sideline and out of bounds right near the 41-yard line. So Chaska is going to have brilliant field position to open up this first drive, just a minute and change into this game. And Chaska's taken over in plus territory at the Chanhassen 41-yard line.
Yeah, Chaska's offense now, it's time to go to work. Chan's kicking game has been an area of concern for them. I believe they have one field goal on the season. The punting average is not great as well. So Chaska needs to take advantage of this field position if they want to have an advantage in this game.
Matthew Welter, the starting quarterback for Chaska, stands out of the shotgun. Twin wide receivers to the right. And he's going to hand it off to Freeman on the first carry of the game. And he lowers his shoulder for about a yard. Not much there. Noah Clock, made the stop there. Gain of just 1. Second down and 9.
Yeah, Engman's kind of become their grinder. The passing downs, they'll bring in their kicker, actually, Quinn. But Engman's kind of the short yardage guy along with Udafoot. So expect Chaska to try to grind between the tackles, get what they can. They're kind of a take-your-medicine offense.
Morgan Eggman, the tailback in the formation here as Welter sends a man in short motion, looking to throw that way out to the right side. Catch is made. Turning it up is his brother Jacob Welter, and he's run out of bounds near the 30-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 10 yards for Chaska. And the Hawks have the first down of this game, and they're to the 30-yard line of Chanhassen.
Yeah, I think right now, just watching this team, this Hawks team, Matthew Welter is the brains of this team, and the heart and soul is Jacob Welter, his older brother, who's playing wide receiver, also doubles as an outside linebacker. Didn't call his name in the first drive, but we will be calling it often.
First down and 10, 30-yard line at Chanhassen as Chaska tries to cash in on the good field position. And the snap to Welter, he's going to give to Engelman, and he'll take it off the right side, and he's tripped up as he tries to break out near the 25-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 for Engelman on first down. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 now for Chaska.
Yeah, Morgan Engman in the backfield. Good run there for 5. He started off as a sophomore. He started at center, which shows you his athletic ability and his strength. Now he's in the backfield behind Welter. So he's kind of like I said, in between the tackles grinder.
Welter with wide receivers to both sides takes the shotgun snap, hands to Engman, and he'll fall forward for about 2 yards. It's going to bring up the first third down of the day for Chaska. It's going to be about 3rd down and 3. They need the 20 of Chanhassen for a first down. Clock at 8:45 of the opening quarter.
This is what we're going to see a lot from the Hawks. They will sub out quarterback Matthew Welter, leave Jacob Welter in there, the wide receiver, to be the play caller and the de facto quarterback. It's almost a modified Wildcat at this point. They go with their heavy set offense, and this has been crucial for them in 3rd and short, 4th and short, and they've had success.
So number 4, Jacob Welter, waiting to take the snap, and he will take it straight ahead, pushing his way, and now breaks free inside the 10, and he's taken down near the Chanhassen 6-yard line. He needed 3. He got much more than that, and it's 1st and goal for Chaska.
Yep, Jake Welter, he averages, I believe, 6.3 on the ground each touch, and it's always from a heavy set offense where they know the run is coming. Jake's an explosive athlete, two-sport athlete, and he's showing it here. He's really a red zone weapon, almost a la Taysom Hill.
So it's 1st down and goal to go. Chaska knocking on the door, the 6-yard line of Chanhassen. And Welter will await the snap back at his own, or at the Chanhassen 10-yard line. Takes the snap, looking to go right. This time, not much there. He gets taken down for a gain of just 1. Stop made there by Caden Pronga for Chanhassen.
It looks like Chaska's going back to their standard offense here. Knowing head coach Jamie Susner as well as I do, little surprised he's going away from this heavy set, but Welter looks to be a little tired. As I mentioned, he plays both ways, playing outside linebacker, which is probably the most crucial role for this Hawks defense. So they're going back to their standard offense here at 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6.
2nd and goals, the 5-yard line of Chanhassen. As Welter's back in there, Eggman behind him out of the pistol. And the snap to Welter, hands it off to Eggman, straight ahead run, and he's going to be taken down near the 3 as he came straight up the middle. Not much there. It'll be 3rd down and goal to go. And the Chanhassen defense trying to make a big stop here on 3rd down.
Seems to be 4-down territory right now for the Hawks. They're down at the 3-yard line. I would expect them to go back to the heavy set. It looks like that's what they're doing. Mason Davies checking in, starting inside linebacker. Wadle staying in there, and Jake Welter calling the play. So expect a heavy set offense here to push.
So Welter will be back there at quarterback. It'll be Jacob Welter. Single wide receiver to the right. Snap to Welter. Straight run. Diving over the pile. And the far side official is saying he is short. And Chanhassen coming to the pile with fists raised. That indicates 4th down. And it certainly looks like Welter is just short. And now a big play here early in this game, just about the midpoint of the opening quarter. It's going to be 4th down and less than a yard just outside the goal line for Chaska.
Yeah, gut check time here. It's we got about 6 inches here to the goal line. Chaska staying with their heavy set offense, and this could be huge. This kind of sets the tone for everything else in this game.
So an early big play in this game as Jacob Welter remains in at quarterback for Chaska. And no surprise, it's a straight run for Welter. Far side official is saying touchdown, and Chaska's on the board. A late decision, but Welter is in, and Chaska leads 6-0.
Yeah, Welter took the direct snap. He fouled Prentice, who's most likely going to be an all-conference guard. He's one of the bigger, tougher, stronger kids on this Hawks lineup, and they plowed it in, barely got in. But Chaska leads 6-0 here with 5:42 to go, and that's the start the Hawks wanted.
7-touchdown run for Welter. Quinn Meyer on to add the point after. Snap is good, spot down, and the kick is blasted through. And it's 7-0 Hawks, midpoint first quarter here on the Fox 9 Game of the Week.
Bank in Chaska is proud to be your family-owned community bank. Legendary service, local decision-making, and lasting partnerships are at the core of Center Bank. We are here to support you while you reach your financial goals. Center Bank offers everyday account solutions, loans to fit your needs, and online banking options that let you handle your finances anytime and anywhere. Stop in to see us anytime in the Chaska Commons, because at Center Bank, you're not just a customer, you're family. So are Hawks.
7-0, Chaska strikes first on a 1-yard touchdown run by Jacob Welter. They took advantage of some very good field position. They got the ball at the 42-yard line, did not take them long, and they marched in for the game's opening score. And Quinn Meyer will kick it away. Jenkins and Jensen back deep for Chanhassen.
Yeah, kind of crucial here. So the special teams I mentioned in the pregame. Chan's got 2 kick returns this year, including one from Jensen. So this is something that the Hawks are going to have to keep an eye on. They've struggled a little bit in special teams as the wind blows that one off the tee. Meyer resets. But yes, this is definitely a key component to this game as the Hawks lead 7-0.
So Chaska will kick it away after taking a 7-0 lead. We'll see if Chanhassen can answer. They went 3 and out on their opening drive. And Meyer kicks this one back, and this is going to land out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. So penalty marker flies, and it's going to bring it out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, good field position here for Chan. They struggled a little bit offensively in their first possession, obviously with the 3 and out, but I expect them to kind of turn things up a little bit here. It's kind of uncharacteristic for them to go 0 for 2 in the passing game right off the bat. So something to keep an eye on. I expect them to keep the throttle open here, though. Their offense is pretty explosive, and they're going to want to rip the ball downfield.
Yeah, they've thrived on big plays all year long. They have stacked up 1,100 passing yards, almost 925 rushing yards.
Yeah, Kopman, I believe he has 21 catches for almost 520 yards, 530 yards. So he's kind of their big play wide receiver. He's number 11. Jensen's the underneath guy. That's number 3.
So first down at the 35-yard line for Chanhassen. 5:41 to go in the opening quarter. And Ramler's going to hand it to Zielinski. Bounces right, and at the 40-yard line, he's spun around and thrown forward for a gain of about 8 here for Zielinski on first down. And it's going to bring up second and short for Chanhassen on this second offensive drive of the game.
Yeah, good push from the right side of the offensive line there for Chan, and they're wasting no time getting right back on the ball.
Second out and 2, 43-yard line of Chanhassen. 5:15 to go in the opening quarter. Blitz coming from Chaska. Quick throw out to the edge, and the catch is made by Jensen. Makes the first guy miss, makes another, and dives ahead for the first down. A lot of running for only 4 yards there for Jensen, but it's enough for a first down. And it'll move the sticks. The first down of the day for Chanhassen.
Yeah, it looked like Nolan Razor had an opportunity as well as Mason Davies in the backfield. Couldn't quite wrap up, though. Nice job of having wiggle there by Chan and Jensen.
Twin wide receivers to the right. Ramler takes the snap, puts in the stomach of Zielinski. And Zielinski trying to run over the right guard and does find a little seam towards the midfield stripe. It's going to be a gain of 4 yards as he burrows his way through the middle. 4 yards for Zielinski. Make it second out and, well, we'll call this 3. Second out and 7 for Chan.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are historically pretty conservative on offense. Chan's opening it up a little bit more this year.
Snap to Ramler, handed off to Zielinski, and he's caught in the backfield and thrown down to the turf. And Ingram makes the stop. It'll be third down now for Chanhassen.
Ingram's definitely one of those. He's a system guy. He's been, he's been playing since he was a freshman. He's really starting to show now as he's grown into his role as a nose tackle. He's kind of undersized, but he gets the job done.
So third down and 8 for Chanhassen after the loss of 1 of the tackle by Ingram. And Ramler sends Bush in motion. He'll line up wing to the left side. Snap to Ramler on third down. They're setting up a screen. Bush makes the catch, but the Chaska defense not fooled. And nowhere for Bush to go. He'll get about a yard, and it's going to bring up fourth down again for Chanhassen.
Yeah, Bush not somebody easy to take down. Good job there by Mason Davies and Michael Gillette, the 2 inside linebackers for this Hawks defense, as they run kind of a modified 3-4-5-2. Chaska does a good job of getting the stop there at the 50.
Max Epley back deep for Chaska. And Chanhassen will punt it for the second time tonight. Clock at 3:08 here of the opening quarter. And a fair catch called for, and he's going to let this one bounce. And it takes a Chanhassen bounce, and it's going to roll into the end zone.
Sophomore got away with one there.
Yeah, it's going to be a touchback as this one just barely falls into the end zone.
I believe the field position difference is typically, on average, 17 yards between a caught punt and a punt that you let drop. And Epley lets that one drop. He was right around the 18-yard line. Luckily, it took a Hawks bounce and went into the end zone. But Chan was right there. They just couldn't quite keep it out.
Matthew Welter back in at quarterback for Chaska. He's got wide receivers to both sides. I believe that's Quinn Meyer lining up alongside him here with 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. Snap to Welter. He's going to give it to Meyer, and Meyer on the inside give. He'll get forward for about 3, the 23-yard line. It'll bring up second down and 7 as we have had a fast-moving opening quarter here, already down to 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, Meyer does a great job as the change of pace back here for the Hawks. Ingman goes about 6'1", 205, maybe 210. Quinn Meyer much smaller than that. Great pass catcher, great pass protector. And anytime they're looking to run a draw to that short shotgun look, it's typically Meyer because he's got great vision.
Second down and 7 for Chaska. Second play of the drive. Welter with motion to his left. He's looking that way. Now pumps and dancing out of the pocket. He's in trouble. Going to reverse field. Now he'll take off and run across the 25 and hit forward across the 30-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Chaska as Matthew Welter zigzags his way out of the pocket for a first down run.
Yeah, Matty Welter, 6'7", well over 200 pounds, but he's also an athlete. I mean, the size is elite, but the athleticism is there as well. He's one of the top 10 baseball players as a junior in this state. Expect him to be all conference come spring in baseball, and he shows his wheels there.
So 1st and 10 for Chaska, just a yard past the 30-yard line. 90 seconds to go first quarter. And Welter out of the shotgun, and he's going to hand it off up the middle, and a couple of yards there. I believe that was Udafoot for the first time tonight.
Yeah, Udafoot's kind of the Hawks version of Leroy Horde. You need 5 yards, he'll get you 3. You need 2 yards, he'll get you 3. He's definitely a between the tackles grinder with 3 touchdowns on the season.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8 as Udafoot got 2 on his first carry of the night. And Welter out of the shotgun with wide receivers to both sides. Snap to Welter, looking right. Quick throw to that side. Catch is made by Jacob Welter, and he lowers the shoulder and takes it with him out of bounds at the 42-yard line. And excuse me, that was Castilla with the catch out there on the edge for Chaska. That's a first down.
Trey Castilla is one of the more elusive athletes on this team. He's great in short yardage, like you just saw. He's also a big play guy. He's limited to 3 games so far on this season, which is why you don't see him in a lot of stat columns. But he's definitely one of the playmakers the coaching staff calls upon anytime they need something big.
So it's 1st and 10 for Chaska, 45 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds. And the snap to Welter, hand to Eggman, and Eggman ahead across the 45 will get to the 46-yard line. It'll be a 4-yard pickup on first down, 2nd down and 6 coming up, and Chaska does not have to snap it again here in this quarter if they don't want to.
Yeah, Coach Stahl, Coach Zusner will be more than happy with 4 yards in a cloud of dust. That's kind of how they built this team. Mason Davies checking in this last snap at the fullback position. Had a great block there to spring Engman for that 4 yards.
Well, the body language of Chaska says they are not going to run another play, and the first quarter is going to come to an end here in Chaska with the Hawks leading the Storm 7-0 after the first 12 minutes. We'll take a timeout here on our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
You're playing for the Hawks, or if you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider for the Chaska Hawks. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chaska and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
What do the Chaska Hawks and the Dwight Mack State Farm Agency have in common? They both specialize in protection. While the Hawks are protecting their lead, Dwight Mack State Farm is protecting your home, vehicle, business, and life. Dwight Mack State Farm is proud to support Chaska student athletes and the Chaska community as a whole. For more information on how Dwight Mack State Farm can help you protect what matters, visit dwightmack.com or call 612-284-5803 today.
First 12 minutes in the books here in Chaska. The Hawks leading 7-0. It'll be 2nd down and 6 here for Chaska, just shy of the midfield marker. And handoff to Eggman, and he's tripped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage. A gain of about 1.5 yards there for Morgan Eggman. And it'll be a 3rd down now for Chaska. And this is where Chan on that first drive couldn't get off the field. On a couple of 3rd downs, they're going to have to find a way to get off the field right now.
Yeah, good tackling there by Carlson. Carlson kind of the jack of all trades for this Chan defense. He's got 3 interceptions, 38 tackles. He's got a pair of sacks. Kind of moves around, but at that inside linebacker position, he's been a weapon. Wrapped up Ingman there and put Chaska in a tough spot.
3rd down and 4. And Welter takes the snap, looking to throw, pump fake, now rolled out of the pocket to his right. He's hit, gets away, and the rest of the Storm defense will follow to bring him down for a sack and a loss on the play.
Yeah, good job there by the Chan defense of containing Welter. We saw his wheels earlier in this drive. He sprinted away for a gain of 7 or 8.
Karsten's going to get credit for the sack. And it's going to be 4th down, and the Chanhassen defense will hold. Quinn Meyer will kick it away. Looks like it's Jenkins back deep for Chanhassen. And the punt gets away, and Jenkins going to call for a fair catch here. He had some room to run, but he calls for a fair catch around the 19-yard line. He had 10 or 15 yards of green grass in front of him, opted for the fair catch. And that's where Chanhassen will take over.
Yeah, I think if Meyer could have that one back, he probably would take it back. It was kind of a low line drive kick. Not a lot of wind here at the Hawks' Nest tonight. But both teams kind of probably going to play it fairly conservative on the special teams aspect, just not wanting to make any mistakes. And Chan just wants to get an opportunity to get this offense rolling.
So 1st and 10, 20-yard line. And the snap goes to Ramler. Deep drop, looking to throw right. Steps up, now floats a pass towards the sideline. That's a long way to throw, and he misses Jensen. Incomplete. That is a long throw for a high school football player from the near hash all the way to the far sideline. That's a long throw, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, a few years ago, I was coaching freshman football for Chaska, and we were playing against Chan, and Ramler was the quarterback on the freshman team. I believe he was about 6'5", 6'6" at that point, and the arm strength wasn't in doubt then, and it's definitely not now.
That's a long way to throw the football. 4 wide receivers, snap to Ramler, and Ramler sets up, and he's going to chuck this one deep. It's a little bit underthrown, and it's incomplete. It was a little bit underthrown. Kaufman could not quite bring it in. And it'll be 3rd and long now for Chanhassen.
Yeah, ball was a little underthrown. Kaufman, as I mentioned earlier, the big play guy for Chanhassen, he was covered up pretty nicely there by Sammy Summers and Smith Myler, who are they're the brains of this defensive back. You know, for some smart players, versatile, and they did a good job in coverage there.
Yeah, Kaufman has 21 catches, averaging over almost 25 yards per catch. And now it's 3rd and long. Here's a blitz from Chaska. And this pass is airmailed over its intended target and incomplete. So a quick 3 and out. And Chanhassen's going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, Chan's got to be a little frustrated on the sidelines right now. Offense not really able to get anything going. They're having a little trouble. I know Chaska's been gashed down the middle of the field so far this season. That's kind of been a weak point in their offense, is the passing game in the middle of the field. But they held up well there.
Epley back deep for Chaska, and they bring the heat, and they ran over the punter, and Epley's going to pick this one up, and he paid for it. Holy cow. A huge hit at about the 42-yard line, but there is a flag back around the punter, St. Cyr.
I think Chan might maintain possession, and Epley definitely paid the price there for picking that one up. Buss, one of the leading tacklers on this Chanhassen team, absolutely laid the lumber there around the 44-yard line, and here comes the Chan's offense.
So this is going to be a penalty to keep the drive alive for Chanhassen.
Tough break there for Chaska. You almost get one of your better wide receivers and your sophomore sensation Epley killed, and also rough the punter.
Yeah, it was. They brought the house there. They were trying to get to St. Cyr there. The last couple punts I thought for Chanhassen were a little slow, so I definitely can see what the Chaska coaches were seeing there. But unfortunately, it cost them this time around, and I'll move the ball to the 35-yard line. 10:04 to go till halftime, and Chaska leading this game 7-0. Pistol formation for Ramler, and he takes the snap. Going to hand it off to Zielinski off the right side, working his way back to the middle, across the 45 and out near midfield. It'll be a run of 13 for Zielinski on 1st down, and that'll move the sticks again for Chanhassen.
Zielinski averages over 5.5 a carry on the ground. He does a good job there finding his running lane and getting downhill. Now Chanhassen might be rolling.
1st and 10 from their own 48. Snap to Ramler, and he's going to hand it off again. And this time, Zielinski has nowhere to go as he got caught out on the edge.
Yeah, Jake Welter and Nolan Razor on the tackle there in the backfield. They're going to rule it back at the line of scrimmage, but a good job of the Hawks defense there. 2 outside linebackers making the play.
Now 2nd and 10. Of course, Chanhassen threw it on 3 consecutive plays to start this drive, and all 3 were incomplete before the roughing the punter penalty kept it alive. Ramler, a play action, rolling right, sets up, has all day, floats this one down the middle. He's got his man inside the 20, and gone is James Kaufman. Touchdown, Chanhassen, 52 yards for the Storm.
Yeah, Kaufman just kind of snuck away from the safeties there. Rambler created time with his legs, and there's a 52-yard strike that's only going to bring up that 25.5-yard average per catch for Kaufman. We got a tie ball game.
So it's 7-6. Griffin Miller will try to add the point after for Chanhassen with 9:03 to go until halftime. And the line drive kick is right down the middle. 7-7, 9 minutes to go until halftime on our Fox 9 game of the week.
The Chanhassen Chick-fil-A is proud to be your nearest Chick-fil-A, serving freshly prepared food crafted with quality ingredients.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of the team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
I'm saying Epple, but I swear it's Epley.
Epley and Castilla back deep for Chaska. Griffin Miller will do the kicking for Chanhassen. 9:03 to go until halftime, and the Storm have tied it. And this kick is going to be fielded by Epley at the 13-yard line left side, and he's trying to break free, but he's clotheslined out across the 30 and taken down near the 32-yard line, and that's where Chaska will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, Epley with a nice return there. I mean, you take it out to the 32-yard line, that's always solid. Epley is taking a couple big hits here as he stays in the huddle here for the Hawks, which is a good sign. One of the few sophomores on this squad that sees significant time and sees the ball quite often. He's been a big revelation for this team.
So 7-7 as Chaska takes the field with 8:47 to go until halftime here on a beautiful Friday night in Chaska. Matthew Welter is the quarterback for Chaska. Epley motions across, and it's going to be a straight run for Welter, and he's going to get about 3, but a flag comes flying. I think they had 2 guys in motion at the same time, and this one's going to be coming back for Chaska.
Yeah, not an uncommon occurrence here for the Hawks as of recent is illegal procedure with motion there, and it looks like we're going to be walking it back 5 yards. So now we got a 1st and 15, which is not an easy task for this team who struggled passing.
You can't play from behind the sticks as a team that, like you've talked about a few times, is working for 4 yards at a pop. You got to be ahead of the sticks. And now they find themselves in 1st and 15. Epley motions into the slot to the right side of Welter. And now we've got movement up front, and this is going to be a false start against Chaska. Looked like the right side of the offensive line for the Hawks got a little gun shy.
Yeah, a lot of momentum built early for Chaska. Now they're kind of struggling. 1st and 20 from their own 22 after the good return from Epley. And Shan's crowd's letting them hear it.
So 1st and 20. Chanhassen trying to swing the momentum. They just tied it. Now they're trying to get the ball back. And Chaska's got 1st and long. And Welter, pump fake. Out of the pocket to his right. Going to throw on the run, and this is broken up. Incomplete. Logan Smith broke it up for Chanhassen.
That was absolutely great coverage there by Smith. Broke on it at about the 45-yard line of Chaska. Was able to get to the ball prior to the receiver, which was, I believe it was Tyler Forrest in the route. That was impressive stuff from a corner with a quarterback with a lot of time.
So now it's 2nd and 20. And unfortunately for Chaska, you don't have a lot of plays for these scenarios. When you're a team that runs the football as much as they do.
Haven't seen too many screens from the Hawks so far this season, but I'd love to see one now.
3 wide receivers for Welter. And snap to Welter, looking right. He's going to throw that way, and on a knee, Forrest can't bring it in. It's incomplete. Now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, Forrest is starting outside wide receiver for the Hawks. Absolutely explosive athlete. He started as a point guard on the basketball team as an 8th grade. And he's had some troubles with drops so far this season, but he's definitely somebody to cultivate and keep going forward. Just a sophomore still.
So now it's 3rd and 20.
Not a lot of plays in the playbook for this one.
No, 3rd and a 5th of the field here for Chaska. Clock at 8 minutes here in the 2nd quarter. 3 wide receivers for Welter. Snap to Welter, just a 3-man rush by the Storm. And he's going deep down the middle, and that's over the head of everybody and incomplete. Chanhassen wasn't letting anybody behind him.
A lot of wide receivers there, and then Jacob Welter in the middle of them all. Good coverage there by the Storm. Matthew let that one rip, but there's not much there. 3rd and 20 situation. It's worth a shot at the very least. It's a punt.
So now Quinn Meyer will come on to punt for Chaska. Taven Jenkins back deep for Chanhassen, and the Storm now may have their best starting field position of the day, depending on this punt from Meyer. And it's a high punt, and Jenkins is going to let it bounce. And this is going to roll, and it hit a member of the Storm, say the Hawks. No indication yet. The officials are getting together here.
Looked like it made contact with Logan Smith.
And it's first down, Chaska. A huge mistake from Taven Jenkins not catching that punt.
I mentioned it earlier, the difference between the yardage is a big thing, but also you minimize mistakes like that when you go up and catch a punt. It's so crucial, something that it can flip games, and it might have just done just that.
I can't quite tell you what was going through his head on that one, not catching that punt, but he absolutely should have caught that punt.
He took a step back almost, trying to avoid it. I guess he was maybe trying to minimize a mistake in his hands. He thought he might have had a couple defenders bearing down on him, but it cost the Storm there.
So 1st and 10 now for Chaska. Wide receivers to both sides. Snap to Welter. They're going to throw down the right sideline, looking for his brother, and it's just out of his reach. Incomplete. Put a pretty good ball down that sideline. Just sailed it a little bit out of play.
I know we mentioned Ramler's arm earlier. Jacob Welter, along with Ramler, 6'7", over 200 pounds, as I mentioned. Both these guys have absolute rocket arms. A little bit too much there. I'm sure his older brother Jake's a little frustrated, saying, give me something I can catch, throw it in bounds, but the Welter boys will be okay.
So 2nd down and 10 now for Chaska. 7:36 to go until halftime. And this game's still tied at 7. Castilla motions to the wing left side. And the snap to Welter. He's going to run, picking his way, trying to get to the 30. And he's pushed back before he can get there. It'll be a gain of about 4 or 5 for Matthew Welter on 2nd down. And it's going to be 3rd and a long 5. We'll call it almost 6 here for Chaska.
Yeah, England finished that tackle for the Storm. He's kind of their tone setter. The far side defensive end came around and made the play. He's got 8 tackles for loss, which leads the team to go along with 2 sacks, and he made Matthew Welter pay for that one.
So 3rd down and 6 now for Chaska. As Welter stands out of the shotgun, Eggman to his left. And Welter takes the snap. It's a straight quarterback run to the left. And Welter's got nowhere to go. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. And now it's 4th down for Chaska.
Coaches were definitely thinking 4-down territory there with the play call. You can tell. Expect the offense to stay on the field here. Looks like they will. Now it comes down to what are you going to do. I'd like to see a quick out. It looks like they're maybe going punt, though.
Yeah, we're getting a line change here for Chaska, which usually signals punt. Or we're going to have a field goal
attempt for Quinn Meyer.
Quinn Meyer is going to attempt what is going to go down officially here as a 48-yard field goal attempt.
Wind is blowing slightly to the left, which will help.
So 48-yard attempt, middle of the field for Quinn Meyer. Snap, spot, the kick has the leg. Does it have the angle? It does. It is good. 48 yards from Quinn Meyer, and the Chaska Hawks have taken the lead at 10-7. We'll take a quick timeout here on our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
(10-7). Quinn Meyer from 48 yards with 5:56 to go until halftime has given Chaska the lead. How about that kick?
Yeah, I knew Meyer had a leg on him. I mean, I've seen him kick enough through the end zone to know that he's got a decent boot. But the 48-yard, I didn't think they were going to attempt it. And they went out there and buried it. It would have been good from 50, 52.
And Meyer will kick it away, a line drive kick that's going to hop near the 11-yard line, picked up by Jenkins on the far side. And out across the 20, and that was Jensen, out to the 25-yard line.
Good return there by Jensen. Honestly, I mean, the coaching staff showing faith there in Quinn Meyer. He kicked the last kickoff out of bounds, and it wasn't a great kick by any means. So they showed their faith in the senior kicker there.
So 1st and 10 for Chanhassen with 5:50 to go until halftime. Chaska, by the way, will get the ball to open up the third quarter. Chanhassen started the game with the ball. They went 3 and out. And now Ramler stands out of the shotgun. And the snap to Ramler, going to give it to Zielinski. He's got a head of steam, and he's got some room. Out across the 35, and he's tripped up to the 38-yard line. That'll be a run of 13 yards for Zielinski on first down, and the chains moving again for Chanhassen.
Yeah, a little hesitation move in the backfield there by Zielinski. Good patience, and then he ended up getting upfield. He wasn't touched till he was about 10 yards downfield. And the Storm have to keep that rolling. They're having success running to the left.
So 1st and 10, now 2 wide receivers to the right. Snap goes to Ramler again. Handoff to Zielinski. This time he's swallowed up on the edge as the Chaska defense stands tall this time, and not much room there.
Yeah, Ingram with another nice tackle there. I mean, he's been a part-time player so far this season, but he's shown up big time playing nose here tonight for the Hawks.
2nd down at 11. They are going to give him a loss on that carry, so Zielinski loses one. 2nd down at 11 here for the Storm. Twin wide receivers to the left. And the snap to Ramler. Sprint out to the left. Setting up, now going to dump it out into the flat, and the catch is made by Bush, and he gets twisted around and down at the 45-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Cade Bush, of course, caught the game-winning touchdown in the Prep Bowl last November in the 34-31 win for Chanhassen in overtime against St. Thomas Academy.
Yeah, obviously Cade Bush, not shying away from big moments. Anytime these two teams play, it's the biggest game of the year, regardless of the situation. They're both 3-3, but this is both teams' homecoming, as it were.
3rd down and 3. Trips to the right. Chaska showing blitz. Here they come. Ramler had it blocked up. Now he's going to take off and run. And across midfield, he slides to a stop. One official saying the Chanhassen 49. The other official saying the Chaska 49. They're going to agree on the midfield stripe. And it's 1st down for Chanhassen.
Yeah, good job there sensing pressure by Ramler. The pocket collapsed in on him. He took his time, slid up, found a seam, and Wynn got the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 from midfield. Ramler with Zielinski to his left on 1st down. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Sets up, now flushed out of the pocket to his right. And he's going to try to take off, and he's tripped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage. A gain of just 3 on the edge for Ramler. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Good job there by Innocent in space for the Hawks, number 20, coming downhill and wrapping up on Rambler, limiting that gain to 3. It looked like Rambler had a lot more room than that, but Innis came downhill quick.
3:15 left until halftime. We will have a massive performance from the marching bands coming up at halftime. It is a dual school. And here's Zielinski splitting the defenders and falling forward for a run of about 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
I really like the tempo that Chan's working with right now. They're not taking too much time in the huddle, quick in and out on everything. Yeah, Innis with another tackle there for the Hawks. Gain of 5, and now we got a 3rd and short.
So 3rd and 2 from the Chaska 42. They need the 40 for a 1st down. And Rambler under center. And he's going to turn. He's going to hand it off to one of the upbacks. And does not look like they got the 1st down. It's going to be only about a yard here. Not entirely sure who had the carry there for Chanhassen.
Yeah, with 2:20 and counting here, you expect the offense to stay on the field. Looks like they will. Could be a turning point, though.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts left as we hit the 2-minute mark. And Rambler straight ahead, quarterback sneak, far side official saying he's got it.
And now they both converge. I believe he does.
Looks like Chanhassen's going to have the 1st down. I think on the first initial push, it certainly looked like Rambler got across the line to gain. And Chanhassen will move the sticks. 1st and 10. Clock stopped momentarily at 1:53. And now the chains are set, so it's running again.
Chan with all 3 timeouts. They're still huddling, taking their time here.
For the halftime presentation.
A 10-7 lead for Chaska. It's up to the defense to make sure they have that lead going into the break. Snap is not to Rambler this time. It's to Ty Jensen, and he hands it off to Cade Bush, who spins his way inside the 35 and down to the 33-yard line. It's going to be a timeout called by the far sideline for Chanhassen with 1:25 to go here in the 2nd quarter. We'll take a quick timeout here in our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
Having a clean community is crucial to the great quality of life we have in the West Metro. Suburban Waste Services is a family-owned local hauler who takes pride in keeping local communities clean because we live and work in the same communities. So whether you need timely home waste removal, commercial service, or recycling, Suburban Waste Services provides the highest possible level of service with no hidden fees. Good luck to all the athletes in today's contests, and visit suburbanwastemn.com to find more about our commitment to your community.
1:25 left until halftime. Steve Linsmeyer, Mike Schmidt with you tonight from Chaska High School. Chanhassen trying to drive to either tie or take the lead going into halftime as they trail the Hawks 10-7. Trips bunched left, and Chan's moving all sorts of stuff around here on 2nd down and 4. And the snap goes to Rambler. He dropped it, trying to pick it up. Now he just has to fall on it back at the 39. There was just too much going on right there for Chanhassen, and now a timeout again by the Storm, so we'll take one as well. 1:18 to go until halftime.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Hi, everybody. It's Emily Rome-Welter with Edina Realty and the Rome team. I'm here today with the varsity football captains. Not with us today is Malachi Ledesma, but let's meet the other captains.
I'm James Stifter. I play offensive and defensive line.
My name is Nabian Udafoot, and I play running back.
My name is Jacob Welter, and I play wide receiver and outside linebacker.
I'm Nolan Razor. I play outside linebacker and tight end.
My name is Josh Wadle. I play D-line and tight end.
Thanks, guys. They're here working hard on behalf of our community, and I'm doing the same for you with your real estate needs. If you need help, give me a call. I'm your local real estate expert. Thank you so much, and soar Hawks.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard.
3rd down and 9 for Chanhassen. Snap to Ramler. And he's going to float a pass out onto the edge. Caught and up the sideline. Kaufman takes a hit, but he's got the first down. It's to the 28-yard line of Chaska. The clock stopped momentarily with 1:12 to play until halftime.
Good job there by Chan. I mean, after the botched snap, they had a 3rd and 9 situation. We're able to gain the first down there. Sammy Summers and Wacker on the tackle.
So inside the 30-yard line. And trips to the left side. Snap to Ramler. Chaska's coming after him. And he's flushed out of the pocket. He's got some space to run. And he's going to take it inside the 20-yard line. Where did he step out? It looks like the 17 is where Ramler stepped out. That's going to be a run of 11 yards and a first down for Chanhassen.
Yeah, both quarterbacks have been impressive on the ground here so far. Rambler with a nice little scamper there down to the 17. Mathiasen was in pursuit, couldn't quite run him down. Now Chan's in striking distance.
So Chaska is going to take their first time out with 1:05 remaining, and we'll take one as well here on our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
Seed Garden Center and Gift Shop offers a variety of plants as well as landscaping and maintenance services. They're open year-round, offering natives, flowering plants, shrubs, trees, and evergreens. Fall mums, Christmas trees, and houseplants extend the season. The Mustard Seed proudly employs local students as well as supporting local fundraising efforts. The Mustard Seed is family and pet-friendly with events and activities throughout the year. Follow The Mustard Seed on Facebook and Instagram for up-to-date events, activities, and promotions. Click the link on chanstorm.live for 30% off Mustard Seed gift cards.
Having a clean community is crucial to the great quality of life we have in the West Metro. Suburban Waste Services is a family-owned local hauler who takes pride in keeping local communities clean because we live and work in the same communities. So whether you need timely home waste removal, commercial service, or recycling, Suburban Waste Services provides the highest possible level of service with no hidden fees. Good luck to all the athletes in today's contests and visit suburbanwastemn.com.
First down and 10 for Chanhassen. Snap to Ramler. Deep drop. And he's going to float a pass out to the right side. The catch is made by Zielinski inside the 10, dragging tacklers towards the 5. And he is stopped at around the 7-yard line. We'll see where the spot comes in at. But it's going to be 1st and goal for Chanhassen with 55 seconds left till halftime. Looks like they put it down at the 6.
Yeah, forward progress, I believe, was ruled. Welter wrapped him up there. So now Chan with 1st and goal from the 6. Expect a heavy set, and there it is.
And here it is on 1st and goal from the 6. Ramler under center, and he's going to play action, roll left. He's going to throw this into the end zone. Leaping catch, touchdown, Chanhassen. Karsten makes the catch for the Storm, and they've taken the lead.
Yeah, good job leaking out there by Karsten. Karsten, linebacker, also plays tight end a little bit in that heavy set offense. Just kind of snuck out, leaked out, found an area of purple.
Carter Karstens made the catch for Chanhassen and a touchdown to put this Storm in front with 38.2 seconds remaining. And now Griffin Miller will try to add the point after. Snap is good, spot down, and kick to the uprights is good. So Chanhassen has taken the lead. It's 14-10 with 38 seconds to go until halftime.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone. There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
38 seconds separating us from halftime. It is a 14-10 lead for Chanhassen on the Karstens touchdown catch.
Yeah, kind of a methodical drive there. Great answer by Chan after the 48-yard field goal by Meyer. Now with 38 ticks to go, they'll look to hold on. I would expect Chaska to be pretty conservative here if they do run an offensive play.
So there's the kick back towards Epley. He's going to field it at about the 12, across the 20, left sideline 25, and the ball comes out. And Chanhassen saying they've got it, and they do, with 32 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, both teams have exchanged special teams turnovers at this point. Neither coach can be happy. 32 ticks to go, and Chan is threatening from the 28-yard line. Big opportunity for Chan as Chaska gets the ball out of the half.
And Chanhassen's got one timeout left. Chaska's got 2 timeouts left, but they're going to take one right here with 32 seconds separating us from halftime. We'll keep it here for this break. But what a turn now if Chanhassen can turn this into some points. Like you said, Chaska was probably just going to send this game into halftime. And now they've got to send the defense back out, and they're in a tough position with their backs against the wall.
Yeah, backs are against the wall. I believe Chan's got a little bit of work to do here for field goal position. Miller doesn't quite have the leg that Meyer does for the Hawks. So Chan, I expect them to open things up. They still do have a timeout left, so they've got time, and they've got a great field position here.
So 32.2 seconds left. Each team has a timeout.
Got to have eyes on Kaufman here if you're the Hawks. Looks like he's matched up with Sammy Summers on the near side, but keep an eye on that one.
Twin wide receivers to the left. Ramler takes the snap, fakes to Zielinski, deep drop, and looking to throw. Now he's going to float this one towards the left side, and a catch made on a comeback by Jensen at the 9. That was a dead quail from Ramler, and Jensen caught it. And now we'll get a stoppage on the spike from Ramler. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 9.
I think that locks up field goal position.
It certainly makes it a lot easier.
It doesn't need to be pretty as long as it works. Chan with the strike there.
We're going to get the spike again here as they did not give him the go-ahead. So now the spike from Ramler. Clock stopped at 23.1 seconds remaining. That ball, I don't know if you saw it, it did not come out of Ramler's hand very clean, but for Jensen to readjust and make the catch, that was tremendous.
And it might have worked out to their advantage. Jensen was covered pretty well there by the Hawks. I mean, I believe they had a hand in his hip pocket. The throw was behind Jensen. He had to adjust, and he fell over while making the play. And it worked out well for the Storm there, and Coach Nelson has to be thrilled because he's got the lead and the opportunity to extend here with 23 seconds to go.
23 seconds left, first half. Moments ago, Chaska led 10-7, and now Chanhassen is trying to take a 2-possession lead into halftime. Now, mind you, last week against Mankato East, Chanhassen had the ball twice inside the 10-yard line and came away with no points. They had a chance to go up 2 scores against East in the first half a week ago and did not score. And then in the fourth quarter, when they were trying to close the deficit against East, they had the ball inside the 10-yard line and did not score.
We got a bunch to the far side in this formation. Short shotgun set. Watch Jensen on a little drag route here to the near side. Keep an eye out for that. They also want to isolate Kaufman.
Waiting for the ready to play signal here. They're going to put the clock at 24.1 seconds. So putting that last second on the clock was the reason that for the holdup. And Ramler out of the shotgun, trips to his right on the bunch side. And Ramler in trouble, and he throws it late as he's going down. No flags yet. The officials are getting together.
It should be a grounding play. Looked like he was still inside the pocket. And I don't believe that ball definitely didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
And now the flag comes out. So Ramler's going to get tagged with an intentional grounding penalty, which is going to push them back outside.
It's most likely outside of field goal position here. I mean, as I mentioned, Miller only has one field goal on the season for the Storm.
Yeah, this is going to push him back to, I think, about the 21, 22-yard line here. I'm not sure if it's a spot foul in high school football.
I should know that as well. I don't. I apologize. Yeah, he was looking for Jensen on that drag route to the near side.
If it's a 10-yard penalty, it'll be at the 19. If it's a spot foul, it should be at the 22. But they're going to put this back at the 25. That one, I'm not so sure about that, but it's going to be 3rd and goal now from the 25 for Chanhassen. Clock is running, 15 seconds to go in the half. Snap to Ramler, and he's going to give it to Zielinski, tosses it back. The ball's free, and he picks it up on a knee with 6.4 seconds to go. The clock should be running, and now a timeout called by Chanhassen. The clock stopped at 2.5. They're going to have to probably put a little time back on the clock, although I'm not entirely sure why the clock stopped in the first place.
Yeah, Chaska's had some difficulties as far as the clock crew goes so far this season. We've got 2.5 on the clock right now. Nolan Razor did a great job to blow that play up. Fought through a block, saw that there might have been some trickery going on. He worked his way into the backfield, almost earned a turnover. But now Chan's got the ball on the 34, probably well outside of field goal position. Maybe expect a Hail Mary here.
Yeah, they're going to have to chuck it to the end zone. This is well out of field goal range. But it'll be 3rd and goal, or is it 4th and goal from the 34-yard line.
Not something you call every week.
You don't see this one all the time.
Chaska tends to go 3 down linemen in this situation and drop everyone deep. It looks like Matthias and Prentice Derrick and Wadle are across that line, so they're going to have to get pressure.
Snap to Ramlall. Chaska brings 3. Ramler steps out, now throws it short, and it's going to bounce incomplete, and the half is going to be over. It landed near the 12-yard line, and that's going to end the first 24 minutes, but a very entertaining first 24 minutes with a 14-10 lead for Chanhassen here on our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Hi, everybody. It's Emily Rome-Welter with Edina Realty and the Rome team. I'm here today with the varsity football captains. Not with us today is Malachi Ledesma, but let's meet the other captains.
I'm James Stifter. I play offensive and defensive line.
My name is Nebe Udafoot, and I play running back.
My name is Jacob Welter, and I play wide receiver and outside linebacker.
I'm Nolan Razor. I play outside linebacker and tight end.
My name is Josh Wadle. I play D-line and tight end.
Thanks, guys. They're here working hard on behalf of our community, and I'm doing the same for you with your real estate needs. If you need help, give me a call. I'm your local real estate expert. Thank you so much, and Soar Hawks.
What do the Chaska Hawks and the Dwight Mack State Farm Agency have in common? They both specialize in protection. While the Hawks are protecting their lead, Dwight Mack State Farm is protecting your home, vehicle, business, and life. Dwight Mack State Farm is proud to support Chaska student-athletes and the Chaska community as a whole. For more information on how Dwight Mack State Farm can help you protect what matters, visit dwightmack.com or call 612-284-5803 today.
Whether you're playing for the Hawks or if you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider for the Chaska Hawks. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chaska and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
While we've got a minute, let us tell you about Minuteman Press. Minuteman is a full-service marketing company that's a pro at getting the word out about local businesses. Need graphic design? What about signage, stickers, apparel, or postcards? With 2 locations in Burnsville and Chanhassen and free delivery, Minuteman Press has you covered. They are a proud, preferred direct mail vendor for the United States Postal Service, which means they can deliver right to your customers' mailboxes. Visit MinutemanPress.com or call 952-808-0000 to see how Minuteman can put your business in the spotlight.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
football program is a rec department. Flag football players in grades pre-K through 8th grade, please wave to your parents and fans.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of a team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
While we've got a minute, let us tell you about Minuteman Press. Minuteman is a full-service marketing company that's a pro at getting the word out about local businesses. Need graphic design? What about signage, stickers, apparel, or postcards? With 2 locations in Burnsville and Chanhassen and free delivery, Minuteman Press has you covered. They are a proud, preferred direct mail vendor for the United States Postal Service, which means they can deliver right to your customers' mailboxes. Visit MinutemanPress.com or call 952-808-0000 to see how Minuteman can put your business in the spotlight.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
The Mustard Seed Garden Center and Gift Shop offers a variety of plants as well as landscaping and maintenance services. They're open year-round, offering natives, flowering plants, shrubs, trees, and evergreens. Fall mums, Christmas trees, and houseplants extend the season. The Mustard Seed proudly employs local students as well as supporting local fundraising efforts. The Mustard Seed is family and pet-friendly with events and activities throughout the year. Follow The Mustard Seed on Facebook and Instagram for up-to-date events, activities, and promotions. Click the link on chanstorm.live for 30% off Mustard Seed gift cards.
$2,977.70 for Team Veronicure. Thank you for your generosity.
We're back here. It's halftime. We got about 2 minutes to go before play resumes. Currently, the Storm are leading the Hawks 14-10 here on the Game of the Week.
Troy
35 seconds to go here before the end of the half. Chaska back on the field stretching. Chanhassen Storm joining them as we speak. will step away one more time, and we'll be back for second half action. This is the game of the week.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Having a clean community is crucial to the great quality of life we have in the West Metro. Suburban Waste Services is a family-owned local hauler who takes pride in keeping local communities clean because we live and work in the same communities. So whether you need timely home waste removal, commercial service, or recycling, Suburban Waste Services provides the highest possible level of service with no hidden fees. Good luck to all the athletes in today's contests, and visit suburbanwastemn.com to find more about our commitment to your community.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of a team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
We're back. 1 minute until halftime ends. Hawks will receive to open the second half as they trail 10-14 here against the visiting Storm.
Yeah, pretty entertaining first half for both of these teams. Chanhassen had a chance to take a 2-touchdown lead. Kind of similar to what happened to them last week against Mankato-East. Had a chance to go up 2 scores early in that game. Could not.
Would we get a 4th and goal from the 32?
Yeah, you don't see that one every day.
So the Chaska return team is on the field. Mentioned I mean, I don't know if they would have, obviously once they got within the 10, a field goal was within range to extend this out to be a touchdown game, but I think that they were thinking 6 the entire time. Penalties obviously caused them to be pushed back, and they narrowly avoided disaster with a turnover there with the trick play.
Yeah, they had a chance to score, but obviously what transpired after that, the intentional grounding and then the fumble on the trick play, and they were quickly out of range.
Yeah, I thought Rambler might have had Jensen for a minute there, but he tucked it, didn't want to throw that one into traffic as Rambler was coming across the middle of the field. A few linebackers in the vicinity, as well as I believe it was Smith Myler. So he tucked it, and then he ended up throwing it. Didn't get it back to line of scrimmage, which pushed him out of the field goal position, and that's why we are where we're at right now.
That is absolutely correct. Griffin Miller will kick it away for Chanhassen. Max Epley, and that is, Trey Castilla back deep for Chaska. They will get the ball to open up this third quarter in a game in which Chanhassen went 3 and out to open this game. Chaska got a short field. They went up 7-0. Then a Chanhassen second quarter touchdown, an explosive play. That's what the Storm are known for this year, a 52-yard touchdown to Kaufman. That made it 7-7. The long Quinn Meyer field goal made it 10-7. And the touchdown pass to,
I believe it was Karsten.
Yeah, it was Karstens who caught the touchdown pass. So that's where we're at, 14-10, as Chan will kick it back to Chaska. Second half underway. And Epley, who fumbled on his last touch, will get another chance here and to the 30-yard line before he's stacked up and pushed back.
Yep, all three kickoffs have been targeted towards Epley there for Chanhassen. Definitely keeping the ball away from Trey Castilla. I mentioned Castilla missed a couple of games so far, or 3 games so far this season. He's kind of the X factor for this Hawks offense and their special teams. Kind of a slippery, undersized wide receiver who does a good job, but Chan's doing a good job of keeping the ball away from him so far.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Chaska as they try to take the lead. They are trailing for the first time in this game. They led 7-0, then led 10-7, and now their first offensive snap trailing 14-10. Motion on the right, and Welter's going to throw it that way to his brother, who makes the catch but is brought down immediately out on the edge by Pronga for Chanhassen. It'll be a short gain, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Jake Welter, 6'2.5", maybe 6'3". He's got his shoulder kind of hanging down as he's coming out of the game. That would be a huge loss here for the Hawks, as he's their Wildcat quarterback, their outside linebacker, and their their leading wide receiver. Got to keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, Welter coming into play today, 12 catches, 165 yards, and a trio of touchdowns through the air.
As well as 6 on the ground.
He is a multifaceted weapon for Chaska, no doubt about it. Snap to Welter, and he's going to hand it off to Eggman, and he's trying to get outside, but he's chased down from behind and held onto by Carter Skritic, who will drag him down. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.
Yeah, Eggman couldn't quite get the edge there. I mentioned he was the center as a sophomore. Now as a senior, he's playing running back, but he definitely has speed in the burners. Couldn't quite get the edge there. Good job by Chan to contain that one.
3rd down and 3 for Welter with wide receivers to both sides. 90 seconds gone here in the 3rd quarter in this opening drive for Chaska. And faced with their first 3rd down of the half. And it's going to be Eggman trying to get outside, and he runs over defender, but not enough. He's going to get about a yard. It's going to be 4th and 2 for Chaska, and it looks like the coach is searching for the punt team on the sideline, but they have not been sent in the game yet, and here they come.
Yeah, Chaska's coaching staff is historically pretty conservative, so don't be surprised by this. A couple weeks ago, they punted from about the 48-yard line with 1:42 to go in the half. So this is no shocker as Myers back deep. Nobody deep for Chan.
Yeah, nobody back deep for Chan as Quinn Meyer will get a chance to punt this one to nobody. And it's a good punt. And this is going to land at the 15. Take a Chaska hop inside the 5, and it crawls just over the goal line at about 1.5 yards deep into the end zone before it stops.
I would expect Wacker to get an earful on that one, as well as maybe Gillette, who's one of the smarter Hawks players. Nobody was hustling down the field there for Chaska. They broke past the initial line.
I'm going to kind of disagree with you here. I think he out-punted his coverage team a little bit there.
I don't know if Chaska was if it looked like Wacker may have been a little surprised by the fact that there was nobody deep and they didn't really take off, knowing there wasn't going to be a return, and it allowed that to sneak into the end zone.
1st and 10, handoff to Zielinski, and he's tripped up right near the 25. It'll be a gain of 5 on the first carry of the second half for Coleman Zielinski.
Wacker kind of made up for it there with a nice open field tackle, limiting the gain to 4. If he snuck past Wacker there, he could have had a first down.
2nd down and a long 5 for Chanhassen as Ramler out of the shotgun takes the snap. He's going to toss it to Zielinski, and he runs away from the first guy, but the rest of the Hawks defense is there to knock him down for a short gain. And they're saying the ball came out. The Chaska sideline is pointing this was a fumble. I didn't see anybody throw a beanbag.
I don't know if the runner was down. I think they may have blown the play dead prior. Smith Myler ended up with the ball for the Hawks.
And this is going to be blown dead, so it'll be 3rd down now for Chan. It'll be 3rd and 5 with 8:40 to go here in the 3rd.
Keep an eye on number 3, Ty Jensen. This is kind of his bread and butter spot.
4 wide receivers for Ramler. Drops back, looking to throw, airs it out down the middle. He's got Kaufman, and he dropped it. Oh, my. James Kaufman was behind everybody, and he was rolling in for what would almost certainly have been a 75-yard touchdown.
Could have built on that 25-yard catch average. Kaufman got behind the Hawks defense. That's the one guy you can't allow to do it. And Chaska got a break there.
So on to punt, Steven St. Cyr for Chanhassen. And Max Epley back deep for Chaska. Chaska only rushes one this time. And Epley's going to call for the fair catch, and he dropped it, but falls on it at the 40-yard line.
Kind of sloppy game here
yeah,
so far.
The ball has been on the turf a lot in this game, and we've also seen a handful of drops as well. So 1st and 10 here for Chaska at their own 40-yard line.
Chaska does end up with good field position here. I'm sure they're happy about that. Coaching staff probably going to have a little conversation with Epley. Call for the fair catch, which is the right thing to do. He had room to make the play. Just slipped right through the red basket.
So 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 8:10 to go here in the third quarter. Each team has had the ball once, and no points to show for it here early going third quarter. Matthew Welter, the quarterback for Chaska. Wide receivers to both sides. 5 men on the line for Chan. The handoff. No, he's going to keep it, and he's going to air it out deep. And this is caught over the shoulder inside the 25 by Trey Castilla and down to the 21-yard line of Chanhassen.
Yeah, Trey Castilla, as I mentioned, he's been limited to 3 games so far in the season. He's kind of the X factor for the Hawks offense. It's good to see him get involved. There is a penalty back around the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the call is.
This is going to be an illegal man downfield penalty on Chaska, and it's going to wipe out what would have been a 40-yard completion to Trey Castilla.
Sloppiness kind of continues here tonight. I mean, honestly, it's a tough break for the Hawks. I got to anticipate that was a pass play called, maybe a run-pass option. Don't see that call too often in high school. Maybe they thought they could have gotten away with it. I didn't see a number on it, but the Hawks will be backed up, and this is not where they want to be.
So 1st and 15. In all of my days of playing college football 25, I don't run the RPOs anymore because anytime you pass it, there's always a man downfield. 14-10. Chanhassen in the lead, and Chaska had a 40-yard completion just wiped away because of that penalty. Snap to Welter, and this time he does give it to Meyer. And Meyer trying to get outside, and he's tracked down on the edge and going to be knocked down for a loss as he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Nowhere for him to run. Logan Smith was the one who finally tossed him down, but that was very well defended by Chanhassen.
Yeah, Chanhassen, they tend to hang their hat on their defense. 5-2 front. Cullen Nelson's known for it. It's something he's run forever. And Chan did a good job there stringing that one out and wrapping up Meyer for a loss.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 17 now for Chaska as we approach the 7-minute mark in this third quarter. Twin wide receivers to the left. Welter onto the gun. Short motion from Jacob Welter. And Matthew Welter looking to throw, and he gets it to Meyer as he goes down. And Meyer's going to take it to the right side and out of bounds with it. Looked like he stepped out at around the 36-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3, but still 3rd and long now for Chaska.
Yeah, that's something that Chaska's had trouble with. Matthew Welter got into a little bit of trouble there. It was able to escape it, get the ball over to Quinn Meyer. Welter's got 7 interceptions so far in the season. His completion percentage is right around 45. So he hasn't been great through the air. He's been very good on the ground. And Chaska got away with one there as we got a 3rd and 15 now.
So 3rd and long. 3 wide receivers for Welter. The Hawks down 4 with the ball. And the snap to Welter. Sets up, has time, throws it out to the left side. Meyer makes the catch, trying to get the sideline. And he stays in, and the Chanhassen defense popping him, and he keeps coming back for more. But it's not going to be enough for a first down. He's going to get about 7 yards, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Logan Smith and the rest of the gang made Meyer pay there for staying in bounds. Good job there. Good high-intensity effort by the Hawks, third down back.
This time they will have a returner for Chanhassen. Taven Jenkins back deep. Quinn Meyer will kick it away. And now a stoppage and a timeout called by Chanhassen. So we'll get our first timeout of the second half. 6:20 to go, third quarter. It's 14-10. Chanhassen here in our Fox 9 game of the week.
Seed Garden Center and Gift Shop offers a variety of plants as well as landscaping and maintenance services. They're open year-round, offering natives, flowering plants, shrubs, trees, and evergreens. Fall mums, Christmas trees, and houseplants extend the season. The Mustard Seed proudly employs local students as well as supporting local fundraising efforts. The Mustard Seed is family and pet-friendly with events and activities throughout the year. Follow The Mustard Seed on Facebook and Instagram for up-to-date events, activities, and promotions. Click the link on chanstorm.live for 30% off Mustard Seed gift cards.
Having a clean community is crucial to the great quality of life we have in the West Metro. Suburban Waste Services is a family-owned local hauler who takes pride in keeping local communities clean because we live and work in the same communities. So whether you need timely home waste removal, commercial service, or recycling, Suburban Waste Services provides the highest possible level of service with no hidden fees. Good luck to all the athletes in today's contests and visit suburbanwastemn.com to find more about our commitment to your community.
And here's Meyer's punt. It's a spiral punt. Jenkins calling for a fair catch will make it near the 10-yard line, and that's where Chanhassen will start. First and 10, 6:12 to go, just about the midpoint here of the third quarter. And a 14-10 lead for Chanhassen. This will be the fourth drive we've already had in this first 6 minutes. The defenses have ruled the day here in the third quarter.
Yeah, the only decent play of the second half from an offensive perspective was wiped off the board with the illegal man downfield there for Chaska. Everything's kind of been in the Storm's field, or Chaska's advantage as far as field position goes, though. Let's see how that'll pay off.
Rambler out of the shotgun. He's going to toss it to Bush in front of him, and Bush takes it around the left edge, and he's now pushing the pile out near the 15. We'll see where the final spot comes in. It's going to be a gain of about 5 for Bush. That will count as a catch for Cade Bush.
You got to love PPR leagues.
The old Andy Reid special right there. Second down and 5. Twin wide receivers to the left, and a handoff to Zielinski straight ahead, and he's got the first down as he plummets over defender and inside or across the 20 and out to the 22-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7.
Yeah, it looks like Davis had an opportunity there to get him and minimize the damage, but Nolan Razor ended up pulling him down after he reached the line to gain. So Chan's got a first down, and they're rolling a little bit.
So first and 10, clock running, 5:25 to go in the third quarter. And here's another handoff to, this is not Zielinski, this is Cox. And Cox pinballs off of some defenders and out across the 35-yard line. It's going to be a run of 14 yards for Josiah Cox with his first carry of the night.
Yeah, a pair of broken tackles there by Cox, and a good job of running hard there. Gain of 13-14. Wacker, the safety, ended up coming downhill and getting him.
First and 10 for Chanhassen. The Storm lead by 4. And a handoff to Zielinski, straight ahead into the pile, and now he breaks free, and he's off and running inside the 40, and the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. There is a flag at the 30-yard line, and if this is on Chanhassen, this is an incredible mistake by the Storm.
I don't even know where the penalty would have come from. There wasn't anyone really near the referee or the runner at the point when the flag was thrown. It might have been on the outside early, but it looks like it's going to be declined, and that's going to be a Chan touchdown.
So this is going to stick. A touchdown run for Zielinski that's going to span 64 yards, and Chanhassen leads now 20-10.
Yeah, I almost said Chaska did a great job in the first half of bottling up Zielinski. He was held to around 40 rushing yards, which is below his average. It looks like it was a penalty on the bench for Chaska.
Oh, maybe a sideline warning. So Hins will put the spot down, and Miller's kick is good. 21-10 is the lead now for Chanhassen as they cash in to take a 2-touchdown lead.
A minute. Let us tell you about Minuteman Press. Minuteman is a full-service marketing company that's a pro at getting the word out about local businesses. Need graphic design? What about signage, stickers, apparel, or postcards? With 2 locations in Burnsville and Chanhassen and free delivery, Minuteman Press has you covered. They are a proud, preferred direct mail vendor for the United States Postal Service, which means they can deliver right to your customers' mailboxes. Visit MinutemanPress.com or call 952-808-0000 to see how Minuteman can put your business in the spotlight.
4:46 to go here in the third. And that was a 64-yard touchdown run by Zielinski.
Good job there by Zielinski. Showed patience in the backfield before he slipped out to the near side and was able to scamper for the long touchdown.
So Chanhassen will kick it back to Chaska after taking that 2-touchdown lead. For whatever reason, the scoreboard here in Chaska has refused to add those 7 points, so that still reads 14-10 here on the scoreboard at Chaska High School.
Should have it right on your screens at home.
Yeah,
21-10.
It's right on your screen. And here's a line drive kick, and Epley's going to take that from the 6. And across the 20, trying to slip through a seam, spinning his way out across the 30 and brought down on the near sideline near the 32-yard line.
Big opportunity for Chaska to answer. They're down 2 scores now. They need to get the offense rolling. It's been pretty stagnant since that initial drive. They had the big play that was called back on the illegal man downfield last drive. But this is a big one for Matthew Welter and the rest of the crew.
Yeah, down 2 scores, and I mean, Chanhassen was awfully close to having another big play for a touchdown that slipped through the fingers of Kaufman. So it's getting into that danger zone for Chaska. And a chance to answer here with 4:38 to go in the third. 3 wide receivers for Welter. And the snap to Welter, looking right, and steps up. Now he's going to take off and run to his left across the 40. And angling to the sideline and run out of bounds near the 45-yard line. That's going to be a run of 12 yards for Matthew Welter and a first down for Chaska.
Yeah, and seeing Matthew use his legs like that, I think that will help open up the passing game. The linebackers are going to have to honor him a little more. Right now, anytime they see a drop back, everyone bails. With that 5-man front of Chanhassen, if you can sneak past that initial pass rush, you should have success on the ground as a quarterback.
1st and 10 for the Hawks. 46-yard line. 3 wide receivers for Welter. Takes the snap, and he's going to throw again. This time he's looking down the right sideline, and it's just out of the reach of his brother. He's put some good balls out there tonight. That one just a little bit, not enough air under that one.
Yeah, not quite enough air. It's a long throw. Jake obviously has a size advantage on the outside. I mentioned earlier, 6'2.5", about 200 pounds. Couldn't quite go up and win the battle there as there was some hand fighting downfield.
So now it's 2nd and 10. Clock stopped at 4:01 of the third quarter. Three wide receivers for Matt Welter. Takes the snap, sprint out to the right. And he's going to throw this one on the run. Throws a bullet right off the hands of Epley. And incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. That was a fastball from Matt Welter.
Yeah, I mentioned him and his baseball prospects. Third baseman for the baseball team. He's a big-time hitter as well. He saw the cannon there as he was rolling out to the far side. Epley with the drop. I mean, usually sure-handed, but it may be a big spot for the sophomore.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 10, 46-yard line. Welter coming into play today had thrown 118 passes. He's going to take a significant uptick on that today. And he gets hit, but throws this one, and it one-hops into the mid of Eggman. So that'll be incomplete. Now 4th down. And on comes the Chaska punt team.
Yeah, punt team's on for the Hawks. Would have liked to see Quinn Meyer in the backfield there. As I mentioned, kind of the scat back 3rd down guy for Chaska so far this season. but Engman unable to come away with that one, and Chaska's on to punt yet again.
Quinn Meyer will do the punting. Taven Jenkins back deep for Chanhassen. And now Chanhassen with a big chance to go up 3 scores. And a spiral punt. Jenkins going to field this one. He's going to try to run. Gets away from the first wave, but goes down before he can get to the 25. That'll be a return of about 5 or 6 yards for Jenkins. And Chanhassen takes over 1st and 10 around their own 24-yard line. 3:43 to go here in the third.
Innes and Wacker in on the tackle there. Nice return. They're going to give him 14 yards. Storm will take over at the 24-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for Chanhassen and Nathan Ramler. 2 wide receivers to the short side of the field. He's going to toss this to Zielinski, who just had the home run earlier, and he's going to pick his way for a couple, and he'll get about 3. 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Yeah, big Prentice Derrick Jr. there, D-tackle for the Hawks. Ended up making that play on Zielinski after a nice 4-yard run.
He got a little bit more, I think, than I even thought. That's going to be more like 2nd and 6 here. And the snap to Ramler puts in the stomach of Zielinski again, and this time he goes straight ahead and knocked down just short of the line to gain.
Yeah, Chanhassen offense, I mean, they're going to be pretty content with Zielinski toting the rock here. He's got 1 fumble on the season, but he's pretty sure-handed, and he's having a lot of success here in the second half as we've got a 3rd and 1 now.
Mankato West leading Mankato East 21-0. That is late in the 3rd quarter, so Chanhassen in position right now to grab the number 1 seed. And this is going to be blown dead. A penalty marker flies.
Yep, looks like we're going to have a false start by the near side, the right tackle here for Chan. Mathiasen for the Hawks is also moving.
There is a great game going on in Alexandria right now. At halftime, Moorhead leads Alexandria 22-20. That is at halftime right now in Alex. Some 5A scores for you. 3rd and 6. Zielinski, he's hung on to in the backfield and swallowed under. It'll be 4th down. On comes the Chanhassen punt team.
Absolutely great job there by Caden Innes. Caden's undersized inside linebacker. He's able to find a seam in that big Chan offensive line and make the tackle in the backfield.
How about this in 6A football? Number 1 Lakeville North on the ropes tonight against Eastridge, trailing 24-10 with 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Eastridge up 2 touchdowns on Lakeville North right now. And here's a kick from St. Cyr, and this is going to not be caught. It's going to roll inside the 30, now picked up by Castilla, running east and west. And if he can get the corner, he's got some room. And now down the near sideline, across midfield at the 40-yard line, and he is cut down before he can get to the 35. But a big run by Castilla sets up the Hawks in plus territory, but there is a flag back near the punter.
Yeah, it looks like, we'll see what we get here on the call, if it's going to be running into roughing. Flag is down around the 14, and they're going to call roughing.
And it is going to be roughing the punter against Chaska, so another big play wiped away for Chaska.
Yeah, a little different look there for the Hawks. Castilla back returning the punt instead of Epley. And Chaska sent the house again. Davis running into the punter. Second big, I suppose that's about the 4th big special teams mistake with the game. Chan obviously had the turnover on the punt in the first half. Chaska's had a couple roughing the kickers. To go along with the Epley muff.
So it'll be a fresh set of downs for Chanhassen. The ball moves out to the 43-yard line.
Chaska's defense, a lot of hands on the hips now. They've been on the field quite a bit tonight.
1:23 left in the 3rd, and they're going to toss it to Bush. And Bush trying to get the edge. Flag comes in. I think this is going to be holding against Chanhassen as Bush gets stacked up near the 46, a run of 3 yards.
Yeah, Bush tried to get the edge there, wasn't quite able to. Good job by the Hawks defense of swarming there, and this one will probably get walked back about 10 yards and replay first down.
Another good 6A score right now. Forest Lake up 7-0 on Egan. That's at halftime. Egan ranked number 6 in 6A. They've had a nice little run this year. That's a team that just a couple years ago lost 29 straight games, I think.
Yeah, nice little renaissance for that program.
First down and 20. And tries to hand it off to Zielinski. Gets it to him, or excuse me, this is Cox. And Cox is taken down before he can get to the 40. It'll be a run of about 6 yards right there.
Yeah, Matheson and Wacker on the, or Mathiasen, excuse me, and Wacker on the tackle there. Gets it back to more second and manageable.
It'll be 2nd and 14. Chanhassen does have to snap it one more time here in the third quarter with 45 seconds remaining. 2 wide receivers to the left, snap to Ramler. He's going to throw, and he's looking to the left side. Catch is made, and a nice move in space. And inside Chaska territory, ball comes out at the end. I think he's going to be down, and the far side official says he's down. Ty Jensen with the first down catch and run. And Chanhassen's into Chaska territory.
Yeah, bang play there, really tough to call. I'm going to say Jensen's left knee just hit the turf prior to the ball coming loose.
So that moves the ball now to the 40-yard line of Chaska. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. This time Chan does not have to run another play if they don't want to. But at the line with the clock running. And the snap to Ramler, looking right, fires it to that side, catch is made, and immediate tackle out on the edge as he got that one to Logan Gustad. And it's going to be about a 7-yard pickup, and that will end the third quarter. 3 in the books here from Chaska. Chanhassen leads 21-10, looking for their 3rd consecutive win against Chaska here on the Fox 9 Game of the Week.
Chick-fil-A is proud to be your nearest Chick-fil-A, serving freshly prepared food, crafted with quality ingredients.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of a team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
About ready for the first snap of the fourth quarter. Steve Linsmeyer, Mike Schmidt with you from Chaska High School. Thanks for joining us here on our Fox 9 Game of the Week. Chanhassen leading this one 21-10 and going in for the back-breaking score here on 2nd down and 4. And they're going to hand it off to Cox. Or excuse me, this is Zielinski. And Zielinski twisted his way towards the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. And it'll be 3rd down for Chanhassen.
Another tackle there by Mathiasen. He's a little undersized at the defensive end position. Probably goes about 6'1", 200 pounds. Did a good job there working his way into the backfield and minimizing any damage.
They're down in 3. Would imagine this is 4-down territory for Chanhassen.
Cox checking in for Zielinski. Zielinski working out that knee on the sidelines.
Zielinski had a long touchdown in the third quarter. Snapped and toss and nowhere to go. Except right in the arms of Jacob Welter. And it'll be a loss of 4 and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Jacob is probably the most crucial player on both sides of the ball here for the Hawks. We've seen him have an impact on offense and defense, and that time he came up huge, giving Chan, pushing them back into out of maybe 4-down territory.
Yeah, they are going to bring the punt team on now. Epley back deep, or excuse me, this is Castilla back deep. He's waiting at about the 10-yard line. Stephen St. Cyr will punt it.
Expect a little more conservative approach by the Hawks. As I say that, there's a penalty flag on the ground.
Oh, man, that was Wadle who came flying across.
That might bring the offense back onto the field.
It absolutely might for Chanhassen. You're absolutely right.
Wadle, the all-conference senior defensive end, a rare mistake from him. I believe he's heading to South Dakota State next year. Know he was getting other big-time looks. Kansas State was very interested early on.
Well, that's a good place to go, South Dakota State, if you want to play for a national championship. The Jackrabbits have won the last 2 national titles.
Hawks coaching staff pleading their case. Brian Dahl giving the near side official an earful.
Well, and now, just as we said, the Chanhassen offense is back out there on 4th and 3. They need the 30-yard line for a first down. Ramler's going to throw, and now he's going to try to run, and he's held up and knocked down shy of the 30. So that is going to be a turnover on downs, and Chaska is going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, Chaska's going to take over big-time stop there. Misfortune might have led to a little bit of success there for the Hawks. Jenkins also injured on the play. Might have been cramping. He's down on the sidelines now, something to keep an eye on. He's a dangerous return man and wide receivers down on the ground.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chaska, and the Hawks in need of points here with just over 10 minutes to go and trailing this game 21-10.
Chaska's going to have to open up their offense a little bit, going with 2 backs in the backfield, which is a little rare for Chaska.
And the snap is high to Welter. He gathers it in and hands it off, and straight ahead for about 4 yards there.
And there's Udafoot with 4 yards in a cloud of dust.
So Udafoot picks up 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Chaska, all 3 timeouts remaining. The Storm with just 2. They had 12 men on the field in a punt return situation, so they had to burn one in the 3rd.
2nd down and 6. Snap to Welter. And he's going to keep it. And he's going to look to go deep. And sails it over the head of Castilla, incomplete.
The pass was intended for Castilla. Tyler Forrest on the far side broke loose and was absolutely wide open. Welter didn't quite get there in his progression. Let that one rip for Castilla, who's made a couple big plays that were called back tonight. And it didn't quite work out for the Hawks.
Now he had some time to throw and just sailed that one a little bit. So now a big 3rd down for Chaska with 9:36 remaining.
Getting that much time to throw against the 5-2 front that Cullen Nelson and the Storm like to bring is difficult.
Snap to Welter, and he's going to hand it off. And right up the middle, I believe that was Udafoot straight ahead for a couple.
Yeah, with 9:30 to go, kind of an interesting play call there. Welter might have had a little extra room had he kept that one, but it looks like the offense will remain on the field. The coaching staff was thinking 4-down territory the entire time.
So it is going to be 4th down and about 2 yards here for Chaska. They need the 41 for a first down.
Little surprised we're not seeing the heavyset offense here for Chaska with Jacob Welter in the short center, under short center.
Welter scans the secondary. A lot of guys in the box here for Chan. I think you can probably call this 9 guys in the box for the Storm. And the snap to Welter and a straight run. And trying to push the pile, and his second effort, I think, might have got him the first down.
Yep, every inch of that 6'6", 6'7" frame was needed there to earn the first down, but he went ahead and got it. The Hawks still have life with 8:40 and ticking.
So that'll move the sticks. They got to the 42-yard line. 21-10 Chanhassen.
Chaska's had some success down the field, utilizing the middle of the field. Like to see him go back to it. Haven't gone there often, primarily targeting outside wide receivers.
So 1st and 10, 8:20 to go, clock running. Welter out of the gun, takes a snap, sprint out to the right, and going to throw on the run, and this is incomplete, looking for Forrest, and the Chaska sideline wants a flag on Pronga, who was in tight coverage. But no flags come, but it's second down.
Yeah, 12-yard hitch route there by Forrest, who came up a little lame. Pronga might have gotten away with a little bit of hold at the top of that route, but second down and 10, here we go.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Chaska. Eggman coming out of the game. Actually, that wasn't Eggman. That was number 5.
Davis.
That was Davis. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receivers for Welter. High snap. And they're setting up a screen, and he threw it too high, looking for Quinn Meyer.
Now that play was ready to go. Welter put a little too much air under it. He's frustrated as he's coming off the field here.
Well, now it looks like Jacob Welter coming back in. I thought maybe they were going to go to that other offense, but on 3rd and 10, that wouldn't make much sense.
Hey, I think they're going to stick with the standard offense, keep Jacob Welter on the outside.
So 3rd and 10. Chaska needs the 48 of Chanhassen for a first down. And across the middle, leaping catch by Meyer, and he makes the move, and he's got a first down inside the 45 of Chanhassen and down to the 42-yard line.
Yep, and great job there by the Hawks. Meyer down on the field. I believe it's cramping. Should be okay. Hopefully he can bounce back up fairly quickly here. Good job there by Meyer, being slippery, earning the first down, and believe it's going to be a cramping situation. That's what it appears at least.
So it's going to be first down for Chaska, one they needed desperately as they move into Chanhassen territory, down 2 scores, under 8 to go. There's certainly going to be some more possessions in this game. The way we've seen this game go, it's been a high possession game. There haven't been a lot of points necessarily, but there's been a lot of possessions. The defenses, for the most part, have done their job. So Chaska needs some points now. However, they might have a couple more chances, but the time's not on their side right now.
No, I mean, you mentioned under 8 minutes to go. Chaska does have all 3 timeouts remaining, which is a good sign for the Hawks. But Chan's defense has been pretty stout. They're doing an excellent job of limiting big plays here so far. The 1 or 2 big plays we've seen have been wiped off the board by penalties for Chaska. Myers back up, which is a good sign for Chaska as well.
So,
yeah, they're a field goal and touchdown and two points away, so having that kicker down on the field is not ideal.
Yeah, Quinn Meyer, the guy who booted a 48-yard field goal already in this game. It's going to be 1st and 10, 42-yard line of Chanhassen as Matthew Welter and the Hawks back to work. 4 wide receivers for Chaska. Snap to Welter, 3-man rush by Chan. They drop 8, and it's not going to matter. As the pressure comes, that is incomplete. Oliver Eglin off the edge provided the pressure, and it's going to be second down.
Yeah, Eglin, he's a problem for this Chanhassen front line. He's got 8 tackles for loss and a pair of sacks on the season. Was able to track down Welter from behind there. Welter did a good job of getting outside of the pocket to narrowly avoid.
Oh, they're going to call him down. They have the ball marked right now at the 48, but no, they're going to put it back.
Yeah, they're walking it back.
That's going to be incomplete. So for a moment, they had it marked as it was a sack.
I think that there might have been a little conversation behind the scenes there between the referees for an intentional grounding, but I believe that they came to the conclusion he got outside the pocket.
Second down and 10. 4 wide receivers for Welter. Takes the snap. They drop 8 again. Fastball in the middle, caught by Castilla. Makes the move, trying to get to the outside, and he's run down before he can turn the corner at the 35-yard line. But it's a nice chunk there, about 8 yards for Castilla. And 3rd and short coming up.
Good pitch and catch there from Welter to Castilla. Love to see the Hawks using the middle of the field in the passing game, as I mentioned. That's kind of the vulnerable area. Anytime you're facing a a 5-2 defense. You want to utilize the middle of the field to keep the inside linebackers, who are ridiculously athletic for Chan, honest.
3rd and 2. Chaska trying to keep the drive alive. Welter, straight quarterback run to the right. And he is stacked up and pushed back. And he did not get any positive yardage there. Back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else.
Yeah, we're going to get the big package here for the Hawks now as they move into a 4th and short situation.
Yeah, it's 4th and this is a long 2 for Chaska. They're going to have to move some bodies to pick up this first down.
And Jake Welter in the game calling out the play.
Forrest, the only wide receiver. He's at the bottom of your screen. And Jacob Welter takes the snap. It's a straight run, and Chanhassen is saying he's down short. I think they might be right.
I believe he's about 6 inches short if the near side official is correct.
Chanhassen's defense running off the field like they made a stop. And it's going to be first down Chan. So the Chan defense rises to the occasion and makes the stop with 6:06 to play.
Good job there by Chan, eating blocks. Welter was met by a linebacker, tried to fall forward, but was stood up. So Chan will take over with 6:06 and a 2-score lead.
Chaska does have all 3 timeouts left, but they're going to need to get the ball back in a hurry.
Davis checking out of the game, Innocent, the inside linebacker.
Zielinski and Cox have done their job in the backfield in this second half to run some clock for Chan. They're going to be asked to do it again here. And here's Cox, this time pushing the pile for about 2 yards, maybe 3.
About 7-8 Hawks in there on the tackle. Cox did a good job of pushing as much as he could. Mathiasen was at the bottom of everything. Good running gain of 3 there for Chan.
Yeah, there was not much there for Cox to get 3 yards. That was awfully impressive.
Seen Chan's offense operate with pretty decent tempo throughout the course of the night. Starting to slow things down now here with 5:30 to go.
Second down and 7, 5:27 and clock running. Chanhassen in no hurry, up 2 scores. And the give is to Cox, and he's hitting the backfield, and Wadle was there to drive him down.
Wadle and Welter are going to get credit for the tackle for loss there for the Hawks, but Innes really made that play. Senior inside linebacker, as I mentioned earlier, undersized, but he absolutely flew downhill, blew that play up.
Chaska's going to take a timeout. 5:12 to go here in the 4th. Chanhassen up 11.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
Having a clean community is crucial to the great quality of life we have in the West Metro. Suburban Waste Services is a family-owned local hauler who takes pride in keeping local communities clean because we live and work in the same communities. So whether you need timely home waste removal, commercial service, or recycling, Suburban Waste Services provides the highest possible level of service with no hidden fees. Good luck to all the athletes in today's contests, and visit suburbanwastemn.com to find more about our commitment to your community.
3rd down and 11. Snap to Ramler, looking right. He's going to toss it on a screen to the right side, and nowhere for Jensen to go. And a second timeout whistled by Chaska. So we're going to have back-to-back timeouts. They'll stop the clock at 5:06 to go here in the 4th. We'll take another timeout here in our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Hi, everybody. It's Emily Rome-Welter with Edina Realty and the Rome team. I'm here today with the varsity football captains. Not with us today is Malachi Ledesma, but let's meet the other captains.
I'm James Stifter. I play offensive and defensive line.
My name is Nabian Udafoot, and I play running back.
My name is Jacob Welter, and I play wide receiver and outside linebacker.
I'm Nolan Razor. I play outside linebacker and tight end.
My name is Josh Wadle. I play D-line and tight end.
Thanks, guys. They're here working hard on behalf of our community, and I'm doing the same for you with your real estate needs. If you need help, give me a call. I'm your local real estate expert. Thank you so much, and soar Hawks.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree.
Chan will punt it. 4th and 11 with 5:06 to go. Castilla back deep for Chaska. Steven St. Cyr does the punting for Chan, and this is a short end-over-end punt that's going to land at the 45 and going to roll to a stop near the 48-yard line. So Chaska is going to get really good field position here in plus territory, down 11 with 4:52 to go.
Yeah, I mean, Chaska's got maybe their best field position of the night here. They're going to have to take advantage of it. It's going to have to be Matthew Welter leading the way here, down 2 scores, under 5 minutes to go. He's done a good job of limiting mistakes here so far tonight. He's taking care of the ball. Obviously, a couple of weeks ago, we saw several turnovers from this Hawks offense. That hasn't been an issue here so far tonight. It's just been sustaining drives. So Chaska's got a good opportunity. We'll see what happens.
21-10 Chan. Chaska trying to rip the jug off that Chanhassen sideline, but they're going to need quite a miracle comeback here as Welter's looking to throw. He's hit from behind and he's tossed down for a sack. Coming off the edge, that was Eglund, I think, on the edge.
Yes, you're right.
Eglund who made the sack, and that's going to be a loss of 10.
3rd sack on the season for Eglund.
And so now it's 2nd and 20. And Welter and company back to the line. 4 wide receivers. Quick throw to the right side. Forrest makes the catch, but there's nowhere for him to go as the Chan defensive backs are keeping everything in front of him right now. It'll be a gain of about 5. 3rd and 15 coming with 4:05 and clock running.
Yeah, a little 5-yard hitch there to Forrest. Chaska's going to have to open it up a little bit more here if they want to find success.
Trips to the left, snap to Welter, rolling to the short side, and he's going to try to take off and run. This looked like it was designed, and he'll get to about the 48. That's the original line of scrimmage, and not much there. It'll be 4th and 10.
Yeah, 4th down and 10, back to the original line of scrimmage, as you mentioned. Chaska, I'd like to see them utilize the middle of the field here. Chan's defensive front has gone from more of a 5-man front to a 3-man front, recognizing the fact that Chaska is going to have to pass.
So now it's 4th and 10. That was an interesting play call. That was almost like a quarterback running screen with the way those guys broke out of the line. And here's a snap to Welter, looking to the trip side, zings this one down the middle. And what a catch in traffic by his brother, Jacob Welter, down to the 25-yard line.
Absolutely great catch there by Jake Welter. Bullet strike thrown by his little brother, Matthew Welter. No surprise here for Hawks fans. Both their parents are Chaska Hall of Famers.
4 wide receivers. And Welter takes the snap, looking right, going to throw it to the right side. Catch is made, and it's Welter again. This time he spins out of bounds near the 13-yard line with the clock stopped at 3:03 of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, when things aren't going great offensively, sometimes you kind of revert back to a little bit of old school backyard football, a little pitch and catch between brothers, and that's what we're seeing for the Hawks.
So the Hawks have it. They're going to say the 12-yard line. 3:03 to go. Hawks have a single timeout left. And there's 4 wide receivers. Eggman behind Welter out of the pistol.
Keep an eye on Castilla in the slot here.
Epley motions to the left. They're looking right. Toss to Forrest, and he sails it over his head, incomplete.
Yeah, Forrest was there. A little hand fighting in the end zone. Not enough to draw a penalty flag as the ball was a little overthrown.
Yeah, Welter's just got to give that a little more air. Give Forrest a chance to run underneath that one.
Forrest, 6'2" sophomore. I was watching him dunk in 8th grade. So we know he's got the athletic ability to go up and get it. Just couldn't quite do it there.
2nd down and 10, 12-yard line at Chanhassen. The Storm lead by 11. And Chaska trying to rip away that jug. Trips to the left, and there's movement, and there's going to be a penalty on Castilla.
Yeah, another uncharacteristic penalty there for Chaska. This time it's Trey Castilla, who's probably had a frustrating night. He had a big punt return, wiped off the board by a penalty. He had a big, long 40-yard reception, wiped off the board by a penalty. Got a little antsy there, and now we got 2nd and 15.
So this pushes them back to the 17-yard line. Four wide receivers as Welter, Jacob motions into the slot. That'll put up trips to that left side. Snap to Matt Welter, looking left, now back to his right, throws this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. And this is picked off by Logan Smith, and he's run out of bounds short of the 30, but a interception, another one for Chan. They've had a whole bunch of them this year.
Big time play there by Logan Smith.
That is the 4th of the season for Logan Smith.
Logan Smith is missing his lid as he runs off and celebrates. Chan's offense is going to come out onto the field. Might have been a little back and forth as to fumble at the end of the play, but Chan's offense is on the field, and they'll take over with 2:51 to go.
This one not quite over yet. Chaska does have a timeout, but it's going to be awfully tough for Chaska now, down 2 scores.
Especially with how limited they've been in the big play department so far here tonight.
So we'll get would imagine 3 straight run plays from Chanhassen, and here's the first one right up the middle for Cox. And Cox takes it across the 30 out to about the 34-yard line, and that's going to lead to a timeout here for Chaska. 21-10, 2:44 to go, and Chaska calls their final timeout.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of the team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert.
And here's the handoff to Cox on 2nd and 4, and he gets wrapped up in the backfield, and he's going to lose 2. So the clock will continue to run. It's a 40-second play clock, so they can run this down to about 2 minutes before they have to snap it again.
That time it was Gillette, Welter, and Mathiasen in the backfield. Good job by the Hawks defense to kind of sniff that one out and swarm. Zielinski tried to bounce, Cox tried to bounce it outside.
3rd down and 6. Ramler waiting for the count from the back judge. And he takes the snap and hands it off to Cox. And Cox trying to get outside, and he's going to have the first down. And Chanhassen's going to win this game. They'll be able to drop into the victory formation and run the last minute 55 off the clock.
Yeah, good run there by Cox. Obviously, Zielinski's probably he must be having issues. He's been so good here tonight, and Cox coming in relief has really shown something as well.
So if Chanhassen wants, they can run this one out with a couple of kneel downs, and they're going to win their 3rd straight over Chaska. What do you say, the 4th in 5 years?
4th in 5 years, and that evens it up over the last 10, 5 and 5 now.
So 90 seconds to go. Ramler's going to go under center for one of the few times tonight. And Ramler in the victory formation drops to a knee, and they will have to snap it one more time.
Yeah, second to last game here for both teams. Two teams kind of on a little bit different trajectory. The Storm dropped 2 right off the bat, and since then they've ripped off 4 of 5. Chaska kind of stumbling a little bit as of late. They dropped a couple early, then won a pair. So Chaska will finish at St. Thomas Academy. The Storm are going to finish at home against St. Louis Park.
Well, and Chanhassen's going to take over the top spot in the section because Mankato West leads Mankato East 28-7. That is midway into the fourth quarter, so a big night for Chanhassen. As Ramler drops to an E, the final 36 seconds will run off the clock. And Chanhassen's going to go to 4-3 with a 21-10 win over Chaska. The Hawks going to fall to 3-4. But you see the camaraderie out there on the field right now. Like we talked about earlier, these guys went to school together. They've played on football teams together. They played on other hockey teams together. It is kind of cool to see this inter-district matchup.
It's about as friendly of a rivalry as it gets. Obviously, on the gridiron, on the basketball court, on the volleyball court, whatever it may be, these teams want to win. I mean, they're facing their crosstown rivals. If you go to a prom or a homecoming or wherever it may be, you're going to see about 20% of the other school there. So it's a tight-knit community. It's always a fun battle, and it's great to see them, finishing this with class.
The final score tonight, 21-10. Mike's going to take you through the postgame. I'm going to get on out of here, but our Fox 9 game of the week ends 21-10. Next week, we are in Andover. Armstrong against Andover next Wednesday night. Logan Anderson will have the play-by-play for you here on the Fox 9 YouTube channel. For Mike Schmidt, Steve Linsmeyer saying so long. He'll stick around for the postgame, but Chan wins 21-10 here in our Fox 9 game of the week.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Whether you're playing for the Hawks or if you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider for the Chaska Hawks. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chaska and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
What do the Chaska Hawks and the Dwight Mack State Farm Agency have in common? They both specialize in protection. While the Hawks are protecting their lead, Dwight Mack State Farm is protecting your home, vehicle, business, and life. Dwight Mack State Farm is proud to support Chaska student athletes and the Chaska community as a whole. For more information on how Dwight Mack State Farm can help you protect what matters, visit dwightmack.com or call 612-284-5803 today.
Hi, everybody. It's Emily Rome-Welter with Edina Realty and the Rome team. I'm here today with the varsity football captains. Not with us today is Malachi Ledesma, but let's meet the other captains.
I'm James Stifter. I play offensive and defensive line.
My name is Nebe Udafoot, and I play running back.
My name is Jacob Welter, and I play wide receiver and outside linebacker.
I'm Nolan Razor. I play outside linebacker and tight end.
My name is Josh Wadle. I play D-line and tight end.
Thanks, guys. They're here working hard on behalf of our community, and I'm doing the same for you with your real estate needs. If you need help, give me a call. I'm your local real estate expert. Thank you so much, and soar Hawks.
While we've got a minute, let us tell you about Minuteman Press. Minuteman is a full-service marketing company that's a pro at getting the word out about local businesses. Need graphic design? What about signage, stickers, apparel, or postcards? With 2 locations in Burnsville and Chanhassen and free delivery, Minuteman Press has you covered. They are a proud, preferred direct mail vendor for the United States Postal Service, which means they can deliver right to your customers' mailboxes. Visit MinutemanPress.com or call 952-808-0000 to see how Minuteman can put your business in the spotlight.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
We're back here. This is the Fox 9 game of the week. Chaska falls to the visiting Chanhassen Storm 21-10. So the Storm walk out with a record of 4-3, led by Coach Cullen Nelson. They're celebrating currently in the far end zone. Chaska meeting on the south side end zone. They dropped to 3-4. Coach Dahl talking over the game with the boys, and it was really decided by several penalties here for the Hawks. They wiped off a couple big plays, and special teams obviously played a role in this one as well. So that will do it here for the Fox 9 Game of the Week. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining. I want to give a special thanks to my producer, Brett, our spotter, Dickie Shallow, and the rest of the team here. We'll be back next week for more Chaska high school football action. So stay tuned, and thank you all for joining us here tonight.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Having a clean community is crucial to the great quality of life we have in the West Metro. Suburban Waste Services is a family-owned local hauler who takes pride in keeping local communities clean because we live and work in the same communities. So whether you need timely home waste removal, commercial service, or recycling, Suburban Waste Services provides the highest possible level of service with no hidden fees. Good luck to all the athletes in today's contests, and visit suburbanwastemn.com to find more about our commitment to your community.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of the team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
The coaches before the game. This was not the case the last couple of years, but it is a beautiful night tonight, and Chanhassen and Chaska will meet. And for the first time in 3 years, Chaska will try to knock off Chanhassen, the defending 2023 5A champions. And Mike, this obviously a rivalry matchup. Both teams at 3-3. They know each other extremely well. This is going to be a tough game tonight.
Yeah, it absolutely will. Chanhassen's head coach, Colin Nelson, obviously used to be the head coach over here defensive coordinator over here at Chaska. I actually played under him when I was here. And they're two very similar styles. They're going to want to do a lot of the same things, and typically these matchups come down to turnovers and special teams.
Well, it should be a good one tonight. Any one play could change the entire complexity of this one. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more as we get closer to kickoff. Chaska and Chan on our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of the team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Whether you're playing for the Storm or you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider of the Chanhassen Storm. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines and ready to work with you on injury prevention, recovery, and getting you back into the game as quickly as possible. Ridgeview is proud to keep Chanhassen and the entire Southwest Metro healthy. Visit ridgeviewmedical.org to learn more.
While we've got a minute, let us tell you about Minuteman Press. Minuteman is a full-service marketing company that's a pro at getting the word out about local businesses. Need graphic design? What about signage, stickers, apparel, or postcards? With 2 locations in Burnsville and Chanhassen and free delivery, Minuteman Press has you covered. They are a proud, preferred direct mail vendor for the United States Postal Service, which means they can deliver right to your customers' mailboxes. Visit MinutemanPress.com or call 952-808-0000 to see how Minuteman can put your business in the spotlight.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
The Mustard Seed Garden Center and Gift Shop offers a variety of plants as well as landscaping and maintenance services. They're open year-round, offering natives, flowering plants, shrubs, trees, and evergreens. Fall mums, Christmas trees, and houseplants extend the season. The Mustard Seed proudly employs local students as well as supporting local fundraising efforts. The Mustard Seed is family and pet-friendly with events and activities throughout the year. Follow The Mustard Seed on Facebook and Instagram for up-to-date events, activities, and promotions. Click the link on chanstorm.live for 30% off Mustard Seed gift cards.
Back here at Chaska High School, Steve Linsmeyer, Mike Schmidt with you as we get set for kickoff. It is Chaska and Chanhassen, an inter-district matchup here this evening. Both teams at 3-3, but in the section standings, there's a lot at stake tonight. For Chanhassen, they need a win and a Mankato East loss to try to get that number 1 seed. For Chaska, a win would put them in the driver's seat for potentially a number 2 spot. A loss could drop them all the way down to 4. It looks like I think Waconia is locked in as the number 5 in this section, but certainly a lot at stake in terms of home games. And with how tight this section has proved to be, Mike, you want to be playing at home in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely. Honestly, this section's kind of been a little bit of an enigma so far this year. Everyone's losing to everybody. Everyone's playing tight with everybody. Mankato East 5-1. Their only loss is to Chaska, and that was at home. So they're 5-1 right now. Chaska at 3-3. Obviously, Chanhassen's had a couple closely contested battles with Waconia as well as East, but this conference is still very, very much up for grabs, and this game is crucial when it comes to seeding.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake tonight with both of these teams in what is going to come down to a really good battle tonight between Chaska and Chanhassen. Chaska at 3-3, coming off a 35-21 loss to Waconia last week, which was Waconia's homecoming, and Chanhassen losing a tight one last week to Mankato East. So certainly a lot at stake tonight as these two teams meet for their first and, well, maybe only time, maybe one more down the road, depending on how things shake out in the coming weeks. We'll take another break here on the pregame show. Kickoff coming up. It is Chaska and Chanhassen on our Fox 9 Game of the Week.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At Truestone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a Truestone checking account. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Whether you're playing for the Hawks or if you're a weekend warrior playing pickleball or golf, you need to feel your best to play your best. Ridgeview is the official sports medicine provider for the Chaska Hawks. Ridgeview's sports medicine team is on the sidelines